Hello and welcome to The End Is
Sigh.
And I'm Nate.
And I am also a host. I am Todd.
Oh, yeah. My co-hostess with the co-mostess.
Oh, that's right. You were going to say that, weren't you?
Actually, you said you were going to say that. You're like, I'm going to use that next time.
No, I said you could use that.
Oh, I didn't read that right.
Guys, I only give myself some nicknames. I can't say that. I can't proclaim that.
Oh, go ahead.
I don't know. I was going to say welcome back to another episode. This is episode 10.
Double digits. Here we go.
We did it.
All right.
Call it.
We silenced the audience in the background, just so you guys know.
Shut the fuck up back there.
Oh, obviously, Todd showing how he really feels about the audience here.
God damn it, I'm trying to talk over here.
It's all about him.
I'm doing this for us. Our podcast. Yeah, once again, yep, we are in episode 10, double digits. This time we are going to talk about...
Attack the Block.
It is. But before we get to Attack the Block, we are going to split into 3 themes that we pulled from the movie. Sometimes it is like kind of referenced, and sometimes it's a full-out theme throughout it. But they won't have any spoilers, and if there were, we'd throw in a little spoiler alert. I don't know. Now let me ask you, when we throw that in, how do you know when the spoiler is over?
Well, the other bad part I realized about us doing that, how do they know what the spoiler is even about?
I know.
Because it's just, we're just saying, oh, spoiler alert. And it's like, what are they going to talk about? I got to either skip this or I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of podcasts end up having issues with, is because you'll be like, oh, they just fucking mentioned that. But unless the person editing goes back in and cuts in and says, hey, real quick, we're going to talk about this, so jump to whatever mark. But
that's
the thing
a lot of work.
That is a lot of work, but it also doesn't match up. Like if I download the MP3 version versus putting it up onto Buzzsprout, the timestamps are different.
Yeah.
And so I can't even tell. I'd have to upload the episode somehow, then do it and tell you when it doesn't make any sense.
No. That's our little sidebar about us and us
guys,
bitching about what we were doing.
Behind the scenes there.
Yeah.
We can't give you accurate spoiler alerts, so just buckle in, but we will not spoil the movie.
Yeah.
Anything significant or anything like that.
Well, we'll try to stay away, obviously, from like new stuff. If it's old, it's kind of hard to avoid that. I've already lived that life. I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Nope, that's true. Did you hear that?
I thought I heard some. You son of a bitch.
Shit.
His phone goes off again. Oh, Todd. Of all people, I don't expect it from you.
I don't know what to say here. I've been caught.
For the
again.
record, it's never happened to Todd in a movie.
That's true.
So at least he's got that going for him.
I turn off my entire phone during a movie.
Yeah.
I don't just silence. I don't turn
That's
off
good.
notifications. I turn the whole phone off. So it's like, I don't even like, some people have the notifications where it's like, if it's an emergency, we will bypass the silence. No, I don't even got that.
Well,
going
like
on.
the Amber Alerts and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
It's cool that they have that to where it notifies you. But at the same time, I couldn't imagine sitting in a movie and everyone's phone going off with the Amber Alert.
Yeah, I've never had it happen, but it's got to over it. Has anybody ever had that happen to them?
Oh, it sounds like a nightmare. Oh my gosh. I can't, like, I'd be like, pause the movie, stop the movie. I can't do this because it's not everyone getting it at the same time, too. There's like delayed times and.
Well, what that like? And there's no projectionist sitting up there anymore, so they wouldn't even know. They'd be like, "Oh, look, my phone's going off." They wouldn't think, "Oh, it's our entire audience."
I wonder if that's something the theaters have talked about before. If they get an Amber Alert, like they kind of think, like, okay, maybe we should have people on standby at each theater.
I'm not giving them that much credit.
I'm not either, but I'd hope so. Theaters, look into it. Be that first theater that stops it.
If you want to open in Moon Boots Mall, we have a venture capitalist option for you.
It's fantastic.
If you want to know more about Moon Boots Mall, it's too bad.
Yeah. Maybe stick tuned for the next variety hour.
Oh, that's just us and our batshit insane entrepreneur ideas.
What are our 3 themes from the movie?
The 3 themes that we will be doing in order are slang, video games, I forgot, and aliens.
All right.
But yeah, do you want to jump right into theme 1?
Yeah, some good old slang.
All right, bruv.
Yeah, here we go.
What do you got for me?
I just took down some slang words, and I'm going to see what you think they are.
I'm going to hope I have not also seen them.
Let's hope not. But we'll start off with chuffed.
Like somebody's proper chuffed. They are, it's almost like blushing, like I'm chuffed. Like, I think chuffed is a good term.
It is a good term,
like,
yes.
I've been complimented or I'm feeling really good about myself.
I'm absolutely chuffed.
Yeah, proper chuffed.
Yeah, well, chuffed is actually thrilled to bits, happy, delighted.
Okay, so
it's a good
vein.
Term, but, not like blushing.
Yeah. Well, like when somebody, I just think of like the emotion that goes with like, I'm chuffed. Like, oh, I'm honored to have been mentioned in this, high regard.
Next one I got is duffer.
A duffer. Do I have duffer on mine? I gotta make sure here. I don't.
Okay.
I got some real fucking weird ones, but I don't have duffer. A duffer is a dude fluffer.
Dude fluffer. Like, okay. What's a dude fluffer exactly? What do you mean by that?
Mother, turn off the pod. Mother, turn off the pod. Please do it this time. Well, a normal fluffer. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's just the dude version. It's a dude doing it.
Okay.
That's all. Never mind. I don't have to explain that.
I feel like you do.
A fluffer keeps somebody happy on a set of an adult movie.
Okay.
They used to be popular. They don't do that anymore, as far as I know. I think you get a little blue pill for that. But then, so it was typically of the female variety, and a duffer would be a dude, right?
No.
Oh shit!
What they have here is an elderly idiot.
Oh.
So,
all right. Potato.
Yeah. Next we got is codswallop.
A codswallop. Ooh, I've heard that term before. Codswallop.
Yeah.
That also sounds really dirty, but I have no guess on that one.
Sounds like a bunch of codswallop.
So fake.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Nonsense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Codswallop. Why is it called codswallop? Do you know?
I don't know. I didn't look into all of them because there's
The etymology, if you will.
a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So next one, Gordon Bennett.
Gordon Bennett? Is that a name?
It is.
I have to know who Gordon Bennett is then. Gordon Bennett. Sounds like an old dude that was like in Parliament.
Yeah. I didn't look up the guy's name or
don't
who he
even
is.
know who he is.
It's just their way of saying Jesus Christ.
That's
Just
that was
Gordon Bennett.
That was Jesus's British name. Gordon Bennett. Okay.
Yeah.
Gordon Bennett died for our sins. Just so you know.
Good job, Gordon
Thanks, Gordon.
Bennett. We got jammy.
Ooh, a jammy. I mean, I know you put those on before bedtime.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the American slang for it.
So a jammy would also... So a jammy over there would be traffic?
No.
That's slang for jam? Is it food related?
It is not food related.
No, fuck me, I don't know.
It's just you're on a good luck streak.
A proper jammy.
Yeah.
Go to Vegas and go on a proper jammy.
Yeah, there you go.
I
You're
like
already
adding
sounding
proper.
British.
Yeah, before everything. If you had proper before it, or in it,
Maybe.
INNIT.
Oh no.
That's just that's a slang as well. In it.
Oh.
Like kind of like ain't it or isn't
Oh,
it?
okay.
In it. Well, I think they use it much more broadly. Like they use it for it pops up a lot.
You're talking like, isn't it in a sense, or
kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
how I, as an American, interpret that. I could be totally wrong. I don't have in it on my list.
Yeah. Next one I got is a pear shaped.
Okay, well, that's a big old butt
Yeah.
and a small bust.
Okay. No.
The proper pear-shaped, man.
Its plans didn't work out.
Went all pear-shaped. Like wobbly, like not
Yeah. The
uniform?
heist was all pear shaped.
Why?
I don't know, it's an odd shape probably. I don't know why. What?
Look, guys, this is another peek behind the curtain. Our research is what's the word, and then that's all we know.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't do much more. So. This is educational.
It is. Everyone's getting their British. Should we be doing this in a British accent?
Oh, I've been saying it.
Yeah? That's your British accent this whole time?
Proper.
Proper. Ugh.
Proper bloody English, ain't it? In it?
All right. Minger.
A minga?
Yeah, minger.
A minger?
Minger, yeah, that's probably
It's
it.
a minger. That's
minger.
That's your fanny.
No, it's not. You're really on the butt stuff here.
Well, the minge is the front.
Okay.
It's the groin.
That's what you're thinking. Okay.
So you're a minger, which means you're a real sexual Bing.
No, maybe if I use it in a sentence. Todd, you're a real minger.
Yeah, so I'm a real sexual being. I don't know.
No, it's an unattractive person.
God damn it. That's bollocks.
Oh. That's something I don't even have. And last one, donkey ears.
Ooh, so big ears that hang down?
No.
Oh, I guess donkey ears stand up.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Eeyore, which is a donkey, but it's go down. So kind of famous for that. I don't know what donkey ears is.
It's been donkey years since we played tennis.
Why is donkey ears a long time?
I don't know. It's
because they take so long, they walk slow.
Maybe, but yeah, it's just a long time. It's something that it draws out. It's one of those, like, I guess, to look up the history on this kind of stuff, I can't imagine, like, all the stuff you'd have to go through. Just, it took one person for it to blow up, and it's just a word of mouth. Nowadays, you could probably, any, like, new slang, you can relate it back to some kind of viral thing.
Right. It most likely was caught on camera in some regard.
And now it's kind of how you hear about it. But back then, it was just someone said it, and that's all it was, and it sounded fun, so I went with it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm always hoping someone says noon 30. That's what I've stuck with.
I don't think you're the first one to adopt noon 30.
Probably not.
What about 12:30 a.m.? What would you call that?
Midnight 30.
That's such a long one.
It really is. That one doesn't work as well as noon 30.
Night 30?
Night 30?
Mid 30?
No, because it sounds like you're just talking to someone in their
like
mid 30s.
15s or 15-minute intervals would be mid 30, right?
Yeah.
Guys, as interesting as that is, Nate, I have some for you.
All right.
Now, this is what we call new age slang. This is what all the kids are using.
Oh.
Those little Gen Z bastards we talk about.
Well, I'm not going to know any of this.
Well, you might. You've heard some of this, I think. We'll start easy. What is sus?
Sus? Well, that actually has been around apparently a long time ago.
But it's popular
in Australia
again now. Right. Okay.
And it's always been a thing. But now in the States, it's big because of Among Us.
Oh, okay.
The online mobile game or whatever you want to call it. And you're suspecting of someone kind of
suspicious. Yes.
Yeah, suspicious.
Go off.
Go off?
Yeah.
Like just get out of here?
Nope. So like if you were talking about Deadpool and I said, "All right, go off, fam." What would that
talking about dead what?
What did I say?
I didn't know.
I said Deadpool.
Oh.
Didn't I?
I didn't hear exactly what you said.
I'm pretty sure I said Deadpool. Unless I said Deadwood.
So if I'm talking to Deadpool and I'm saying, go off, fam.
I'm saying, go off, fam. Like, you're getting real hyped up about it.
You're excited?
Yeah, to encourage. I mean, it's either to encourage somebody, like, oh, go off, like when you're on a tangent or you're mad about something, or it's a fit of rage. You can also go off on somebody.
I don't like this new age so far.
I think I've used, if I used go off? No, probably not. What about have you ever heard of being mutuals?
No.
What do you think mutuals would be?
Sounds like sexual partners, like a throuple.
No, it is not a throuple. It is between two people, but it's only on social media. If you follow each other, we're mutuals.
Oh.
You and I are mutuals.
Well, I'm glad it's not what I was thinking.
What about this one? I'd never heard. Snatched. Like I've heard of snatched, but snatched.
Sounds like kidnapped, but
no, you've been roasted.
Oh.
If I make fun of you, you've been snatched. Proper snatched,
wow.
Probably.
You know, I'm learning a lot of stuff here. This is good for when I see kids and they start talking to me, because my nieces, they're probably going to get to that age where they're starting to use these words. I'm like, I know what that is. I'm the cool hip uncle. Here we go.
Nate's a real simp.
Simple.
Nope.
Simp.
A simp is somebody that's willing to do anything to please somebody else. So it's usually if like an attractive person posts on a platform and then the member of the opposite or the same sex will go on to the comments and be like, oh, you're so beautiful. You're so hot. Oh my gosh. And it's like, everybody goes simp, and calls him a simp. Because like
wow.
what I'm doing is saying, basically, I'll throw my dignity out just to like have a conversation with you.
Wow. Okay. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me, but okay. You know, simp. But I don't know where, it comes from.
I do like simp as being a short form of simple because those people are just simple, probably.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, it's like nowadays you hear like, oh, that's cray cray.
God, that's like 5 years ago.
Is it that old?
Cray, yeah.
Jeez. Yeah. Well,
cray. Nate's just started using cray.
Guys, that's cray.
Oh no. Okay, now put this together. Say sad fishing.
Sad fishing.
One word, sad fishing.
Sad fishing.
What do you think? What's another word that sounds like that you've heard in the popular culture?
Sad fishing.
Blank fishing.
I can't put this
it's
together
even an
right
MTV TV show.
MTV TV show?
Yeah.
I don't even
Catfishing.
Oh, I never watched it. I never got
you know
into
what
it.
catfishing is.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think sad fishing is?
Well, catfishing is obviously the act of like faking out someone of profile.
Yep.
Sad fishing is they're sad that they weren't catfished. They're hoping to have that. Like it's just like, oh, it's on my bucket list. I want to get catfished one day.
I want to get emotionally attached to somebody that doesn't exist. No, you've probably come across this. It's when somebody will put up a sad social post to get attention.
Oh, got it. Yeah, the worst day ever. ...
Yep. Blank is crying, but we'll get through this. And then you always ask that person, well, okay, I'll bite, aka sad fishing.
Yeah.
What's wrong? I don't want to talk about it. Okay, well, we can all go fuck ourselves, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So there is sad fishing. There's a bunch more on the new one, but I'll just skip to the last one. I'm a KMS. IMA space KMS. I'm a KMS.
Okay, so I'm a, and then KMS. So KMS is standing for something?
Yep. It's dark.
It's dark. Kill murder spree?
Kill myself.
Oh.
I'm a kill myself. And I was like, I just wrote, yikes. I've never heard that be used ever in any context. But it's big enough to show up on some slang lists.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill myself. And it's supposed to obviously be tongue in cheek, and that's not like the last thing most people are reading. So I'm
a KMS is almost like sad fishing to the extreme.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Or it's more of an exclamation of like, oh, I'm a KMS. Like,
yeah.
I don't even know what in regard I would use that.
No. There's no reason.
Oh, well, leaving new slang behind, we're going to old slang.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it.
Slang.
I'm going to fail probably worse at this.
Yes, you are. This one is actually self-explanatory, but I'll see if you get it. Bedward.
Bedward? Writing in bed?
WARD.
Oh, bedward. Heading to bed?
There you go.
All right.
You got it. Billingsgate.
Billingsgate.
Yep.
All right. So this is obviously back when you had to buy tickets at the gate for the entrance of
the box office.
Yeah, no box office, no the concert venue. There was a gate. Everyone went through a gate at a concert venue. Did you not go through a gate?
This is pretty old English. I don't think that. I think this might be more concerts and gates.
All right. Well, hit me with it.
It's a way to say abusive language and curse words. Like, oh, who using that Billingsgate around me? Oh, Billingsgate.
All right.
Crapulous.
Crapulous.
And I don't know why we don't still use this fucking one, because it's great. Crapulous.
Because it's crapulous. See? I didn't use it right. Let's see. Crapulous. It just sounds like that crap is so fantastic in a sense. Like it's those bad movies that are so bad they're good.
I like The Room and shit.
And
or
old.
But that one might not even turn into good. No, it means feeling ill after too much eating or drinking. Oh, I feel crapulous. Dude, why aren't we using crapulous still?
I guess, yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if I'd use that one.
Guys, which one would describe Nate right now? What is
sneaky fuck? Is that in the new slang?
Oh, you're a cockalorum.
Cockalorum.
You're a cockalorum.
Clearly, it's cunning, amazing, just fantastic.
Oh, well,
one
speaking of which, a small man with a big opinion of himself.
Damn, he got me.
Boom, roasted, snatched. He got proper snatched.
Look at that. He's mixing new age with old age.
What about ultra crepidarian?
Ultra crepidarian.
We have a lot of people like this in the world today on social media.
Creeps.
No.
Damn.
Not creepidarian.
I know. I'm just trying to.
No, I got you. Yeah.
So just trolls.
No, they share opinions they know nothing about.
Yeah, trolls.
Yeah, basically, they're a bunch of snollygosters. Those are the worst kind of ultra crepidarians. Snollygosters.
Snollygosters.
These are good ones, right? I mean, come on, look at
snollygoster. Sounds pretty good.
It's intelligent but evil. Somebody that's intelligent but uses it for bad purposes. They are a villain.
That is Todd.
I'm a snollygoster.
Yeah.
Let's do two more. Let me see. Let me find a good one here. Some of them are so insane. Hugger mugger.
Hugger mugger.
Hugger mugger.
It sounds like someone's just gonna pit pocket you while they're giving you a hug.
Might as well be. It is a secret behavior, like a behavior you do that you keep secret. You're a hugger mugger.
Okay. So people that go down to get a massage and get that happy ending.
Go to the adult book ranch and park across the street so they don't look like they're in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Hugger muggers.
Okay. Have you done that?
No. I haven't been to that place since I was 18. It's like, I got to see it. And then once you see it.
It's one of those, you go once, you're like, hey, I'm 18.
Yep.
And then
you regret it.
That's it. You're done.
Yep.
No more.
That is, obviously that doesn't need explanation. It's literally called the adult book ranch.
Yeah.
So put those dots together. Let's see, one more. Pick a letter.
A letter.
Just pick a letter.
Z.
Okay. Oh yeah, no, okay.
All right, good.
This is water.
This is water.
This is water.
It almost sounds like it'd be a new hip age name for like water.
This is water.
Yeah. It's like carbonated water.
Alcoholic water. Which is just alcohol.
Oh, so seltzers.
Yeah, there you go. Well, with a little splash of seltzer's not alcoholic by itself.
Well, like the alcoholic seltzers.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, like Trulies and shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. White Claws. Go get some water.
It's water. It is the drowsy / fuzzy state when you're like drunk, hungover. Oh, I'm zwatter.
It works. It totally works.
There you
See,
go.
truly, all of it fits in.
Proper zwatter.
All right. Guys, go have his water and get swattered.
Do you know what, real quick before I move on, the slang that we used to use as kids a lot, I used to call people dude. Everybody would come back on you with, dude, a dude is an ingrown hair on an elephant's butt. Like, that's how they would get back at you.
Yeah.
Do you recall that?
Yep.
Insane, which is true. Well, it's technically just an elephant hair on their thigh.
Oh.
But it also, a dude back in the day meant, well, now it means cool, but it used to mean a stuck-up man that dressed overtly well, or a hair on an elephant's thigh. Which one? How did it get turned into good?
I don't know.
It wasn't the Lebowski. Like, how did dude turn good?
Yeah, that's weird. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Like
how it turned good, because I mean,
the overdressing maybe turned into a good thing. That's my only thing. I can like, oh, that guy's a dude. Like, all right, dude.
Maybe.
Like, and just, it's fun to say.
Yeah. I don't know.
Go off, King.
Well, also, so slang. Where would you say, like, you picked up the most slang growing up?
Oh, well, school.
Okay, besides school, like extracurricular activities, like, your hobbies. Guys, I'm trying to segue into video games.
I didn't pick up any slang on video games, but
no,
did
like
you?
online video game playing or anything like that?
Oh, you mean like playing multiplayer?
Yeah.
No, just a bunch of racist rants.
Okay.
That's all happened on video games. I was too busy watching mukbang. Do you know what mukbang is?
No.
It's it's eating huge portions of food on camera. That's a new age slang.
Oh, man. I can see that being a thing. Yeah.
But
all right, guys, we'll start on TikTok. I'm going to just take some chicken nuggies and dip them in ranch, and that ranch is going to be in my belly button.
Oh, my God. Guys, I'm going to leave the room. Nate needs a moment to cool himself down here.
Let's go on to video games here, all right?
Yep, great transition. We're on to video games.
So, Todd, you play video games. We talked about Red Dead Redemption last time.
I do play video games.
Now, there's a lot of different consoles. Which would you say, what's your go-to console?
For all you Xbox fanboys, I am a PlayStation person. I used to be an Xbox person.
Yeah.
Until you get a PlayStation, and then you don't go back. It's
no,
tough.
you really don't. I think I had Xbox 360.
Yep, so did I.
And then I went to PlayStation 3. Granted, I guess I had a PS2 as well.
Oh, so
and never an original Xbox. But ever since I went PlayStation 3, it's just been PlayStation all the way.
Okay, yeah, I've had all of them. I used to buy every console.
Yeah.
I got the PlayStation 1. I then got, I had the Nintendo 64. I won the original Xbox from Taco Bell.
Oh, wow.
In one of those competitions. It was that one back when I was in high school, obviously, when it had Gotham Racing came out with it. You got those, you would buy meals at Taco Bell, and I think they still do this, but you'd buy meals. At the time, they would give you slips of paper tickets with each meal, and it had a little code on it. You would go online, type in your code, and see if you win. And that's when
not everyone had access to online.
Right. And so I got one, and I remember getting it at high school lunch, and it said the code was 123 LOSR. And I was like, 123 loser. The fuck? This is the wrong. This is it. Like, this is the one.
They're hoping someone looks at loser. Wow. Fuck this game.
Right. So I plugged it in, sent it off. like 2 months later, just the package at the door, and I was like, what is this? I open it up. There's an Xbox in there with the Project Gotham Racing.
Well, see, that's crazy too, because like it's not one of those like, oh, you get an email alerts or anything like that. It just showed up.
It just showed up.
They fucked up. They sent it actually to the wrong person. You put in 1, 2, 3 loser. It was a losing ticket.
1, 2, 3 winners over here going, no, god damn it.
Just WNNR.
Yeah, there you go. So no, that's how I got my Xbox. And then, so then obviously jumped into Halo with the Xbox.
Yep.
And that changes every young guy's trajectory with video games.
Well, it's a big thing for us. You look at, it started off, you had Mario kind of was like the big side scroller, all that. And then when it got into first person, like Halo kind of set off a new trend. And now you can kind of say, sadly, Fortnite and like the Battle Royale games.
In terms of multiplayer,
Yeah, is what's kind of setting off now.
Because I think, well, Mario obviously is side-scroller, and they got into some more 3D realms as they went. Obviously, Mario 64 was huge advancements. And then you got Zelda.
Yeah. That's
and The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Everybody usually has that in their list if they've played it.
Nope.
What did I say at the end there? If they've played it.
I'm the exception. Remember last episode? Yeah.
Yeah. Just like the movies, Nate hasn't seen them all. He would be bad at Pokemon. Then that was open world, riding a horse, like you could shoot arrows and like it was battles, like jump around 360. That was really a big deal. Then Halo came out and you were driving warthogs around.
Yep.
These are their Jeeps in the game for all you people that don't know Halo. not really riding warthogs around. And then we all had LAN parties and it was just Halo, man.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I lived with a few guys right out of high school and we would literally play all day. We would play until like 5 in the morning or 6 in the morning, whatever.
Yeah.
The person would get up, go put their stuff on, get their backpack, leave to class, come back and start playing again while we're all still playing when they get back from class. And then we just do it until the next night. It was insane.
All day, all night.
It was insane.
Oh yeah, you definitely lost a lot of time in those games.
Yeah. What about you?
Oh, definitely, PlayStation as well. You know, big fan of that. Or are you talking just
multiplayer, yeah.
Multiplayer? Yeah, Halo was definitely a big one for me back in the day. I think a lot of it, you lose that now because there was a lot of enjoyment sitting next to a friend and kicking his ass in the game and yelling him in his face like, fuck you, I got you.
Yep.
Compared to just doing it over mic now.
Oh, yeah. People cared a lot more, too. I mean, they care. They can rage quit and everything like that. But, yeah, when you're in the other room and you're like, hey, fuck you down there. Like that, and you're choosing teams and you really... When you're playing the same group of people over and over, it gets really personal.
It does. But there's so much more enjoyment still with it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, when we used to play Halo, one of my friends would always fall asleep as he was playing. And so you'd come across his character and he's not shooting at you. He's just drifting towards like a wall. And you'd look over and his head is down in his chair. I remember like smacking him, wake up, gets the kill, shoots immediately, wakes up, shoots, killed. You're like, what the fuck just happened? It was always the funniest thing.
Oh shit, that would just the instant kill. Like, I should have killed the guy first. Like, hey, wake up! But
or you'd wake him up and he'd kill the other person on the other team that legit was trying to kill him, didn't know he had fallen asleep. It was brilliant.
Yeah, can't write that shit.
No, you can't.
Well, so now you're definitely a PlayStation fanboy.
I have no reason to go back to Xbox yet.
Okay, so you love PlayStation, you live and breathe PlayStation. So I kind of looked up some PlayStation stuff.
Okay.
It was more just like the thought of like PlayStation 1. When did it come out, Todd?
PlayStation 1?
Yeah.
Okay. This was probably 96?
It was 2 years before that.
94.
Yep.
Okay.
So it was December 3rd, 1994.
Oh, so basically
that's
95.
when it came out in Japan. And in the States, it came out in 1995.
I was close.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're real close. And then after that, PlayStation 2 came out in March 4th of 2000.
Okay, yeah. So because those usually used to be on a 5-year cycle.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird to think like, okay, it was about 5 years in between. And then you got PlayStation 3 came out in 2006.
Yep. Another 6 years.
So, yeah, 6 years. And then after that, PS4 came out in 2013.
And then we got another one in 2018, 2019, right?
2018, 2019.
We got the PlayStation 5 in 2018, 2019?
No, it came out in 2020.
Oh, so big gap. Big gap there.
No, it's 7 years because you have 2006 to 2013. That's 6 years, or 7 years. Sorry. And then
math bad?
2013 to 2020 is 7 years.
Well, how quick were the Xboxes coming out in contrast?
I didn't look that up. But I mean, it was pretty similar in a sense.
Because I remember this was like the longest cycle they've had of consoles being out without.
Yeah.
So only off by like a year makes it the longest one. Like that.
Yeah.
I felt like it was like there was like a 10-year difference.
Right? I thought there was a longer difference, but I guess it's one of those where...
Are you sure it wasn't like the PlayStation Slim came out later or anything?
No.
Because I hate all those different versions of the consoles.
Yeah. And then I kind of also looked up like the top selling games for PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, not so much, just because there's not a lot of numbers to go off of. What do you think it was for PlayStation 1?
Fuck.
Probably a game you didn't play.
Gran Turismo?
Yep.
All right, I did play it. Or my friend who fell asleep played it all the time. It had 4 discs or something.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, it was like a fat stack of just, Yep. All right, what do you think for PlayStation 2 was?
Okay, so PlayStation 2. Is it a Call of Duty?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. I'm trying to think of a Crash Bandicoot?
Nope, it wasn't Crash Bandicoot either.
I don't know.
It was GTA San Andreas.
Fuck, of course it was. God,
yeah.
I forgot it came out on that one. Yep.
Yeah.
San Andreas was awesome.
It was.
Damn.
It was, yeah.
When you had 3 separate areas you could go to, jeez, that was mind-blowing as a child.
Playing GTA as a child was like, oh shit, this is awesome. It was the game your parents really didn't want to get you.
It's the ones that hit all the newsstands of, oh my gosh, it's corrupting our youth.
Yep. Oh yeah, exactly. So PS3, what do you think it was?
Is it another GTA? It is. Okay, so then it is GTA 5.
Yep, it is. And then going on to PS4.
GTA 5.
It is.
Yep.
GTA really, like Rocksteady just fucking...
Rockstar.
Oh yeah,
Rocksteady's got really good games as well, though. The Arkham games.
But yeah, Rockstar just really took over on the games, and it was just kind of weird to think like GTA being the best-selling game through PS2, PS3, and PS5 or 4.
Right. I mean, I remember used to play GTA 5 online with you back in the day.
Yeah.
When I was in California. And then PlayStation 4, I think you rebought it for 4, right?
Yeah.
I never rebought it.
Yeah, it was on sale, so I was like, I'll give it a whirl. And...
Are you going to buy it for PS5?
Nope.
Okay, fair enough.
It kind of, I feel like it lost its appeal online for me because it was definitely more pay to play.
Yo, yeah.
Like, hey, spend this money and get all this cool shit. Instead, I'm like, no, fuck that.
And at some point, it really is just a skin. And it's like, I don't care anymore about what my car looks like.
It wasn't so much a skin. It was more of like they actually added shit because there's like a semi truck with a hauler on the back, but it was like a mobile command base that you could sit in and control drones from.
It had a what on the back?
It was like a semi with a trailer.
Yeah.
And in the trailer was like a mobile command base.
Oh, they said there was like a hauler on the back.
Well, the trailer hauler, whatever.
Oh, a hauler. Oh,
yeah.
I was like, I don't know what a hauler is.
Sorry, yeah.
No, that makes sense. No, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but they did more than just skins.
But the thing is, like, GTA and Rockstar in general is getting a lot of shit for not doing anything with GTA 5.
Yeah,
like they just released some little updates, but they've been milking this thing for so fucking long. But of course, why wouldn't you? It's making tons of money.
You're making a shit ton of money just Call of Duty in a sense. They're making the money. They don't give a shit how well it's performing.
Yeah.
But another side thing that I found looking up like the facts on PlayStations and something I realized that was pretty cool is the PlayStation 2. You remember the opening thing, the pew or whatever it was? I can't even create that sound.
Yeah.
But the opening screen was like towers.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you know what the towers represented?
Tetris?
No.
I don't know.
So I guess from each console, it was different. It was based on the games that were played on your console with like the memory card, and each tower would be different heights. So the higher the tower, the more of that game you played.
Really?
Yeah.
Why didn't they show that? Like, tell us that.
I don't know why they didn't tell it, but
because there's no identifying markers to let you know that, I've been playing this game a ton.
Unless you went from...
What if you played one game?
Yeah, one tower. One tower, that's all it is. That's the game you played was one tower.
Okay. Lord of the Rings fans.
But I thought it was really cool, though, the fact that was in there. It's one of those Easter eggs that...
No, that is cool. Do you remember the GameCube loading screen? If you held down different triggers?
The Z?
Yeah. It would like spin a monkey. And make different things. Yeah.
Yeah. It would start off and the cube would start forming and you hold down Z and it was like it was a high pitched kind of like monkey sound.
Yeah, I think there was even more than just the Z that would move things. Like it activated if you did different inputs.
Yeah, they need to come back with that kind of stuff.
And now it's just like, here's the screen, your homepage.
Yep,
it's like, I've got a computer background. Great.
Well, yeah, it was like the simplistic things like PlayStation 2, the logo on the front, because I think it was the first console that kind of started off where you could put your console up straight and down vertical.
Yep.
And
which
the
is
logo
bad for the consoles.
switched to where you can kind of rotate it.
The emblem on the outside of the console
Yeah.
you could turn so it would look
Was it just
upright.
bad for the PlayStation 2s?
I think the discs would scrape and everything because it's sitting on its side.
Yeah.
Like they're more prone to fall out, and it just wasn't good for them as far as I recall. I remember.
Yeah, I'm sure they've updated it since then, though.
Oh man, dude, my PlayStation 4 sounds like a jet plane. Like sometimes playing Red Dead, it's
Oh, yeah.
and I'm like, God damn, I have to turn it out, go to the home screen, it just dies down.
Well, I'm sure
like,
it's
oh,
because,
that feels
like,
good.
you know, you got to keep it cool.
Oh yeah, that's one of
So.
the biggest problems with consoles. They overheat. Did you ever get the 360's Red Ring of Death?
Oh, I did.
So did I.
Yeah, that was a nightmare trying to return it.
Yeah. All right. So speaking of, video games that grossed really well, what do you think the highest grossing video game of all time is?
Highest grossing, just like basic sales overall. Minecraft.
You're correct.
Yeah.
No, this is video games. 238 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Makes sense.
What do you think number 2 is?
Number 2,
Based on your own research.
based on my own research, GTA.
5
Yeah.
specifically. Number 2 of all fucking time. And then we got a classic coming in at number 3.
Is it Tetris?
It
No.
is.
Okay.
Where did you read this?
No, this is stuff I've actually kind of like seen over time.
Fuck you.
There's those like random charts. Have you ever seen it where it's like they're kind of growing? It shows like sales
Right,
as time
yeah.
goes on and like certain stuff jumping over the other. And
Yep.
it's just something I watch. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's kind of cool.
All right, so smarty. Wait, what are you called? What do I call you? You are a snotter, which just means wise, but you're also a snollygoster too.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think the number 4 one is?
Number 4.
How good is your memory?
Yeah, that's where it drops off, guys.
3 was great.
Yeah. 4 would be fantastic, but
I'll give you hints.
yeah, give me a hint here.
It revolutionized video games for its time.
I mean,
The whole family got in on the action.
is it a Wii game? Wii Play, like Wii U or whatever it was, like the hard disc that came with the console?
Yeah, but what was the main one that came with everybody's console?
Wii Sports.
There it is.
Yeah.
Wii Sports at 82.9
Oh,
mil.
man.
And then rounding up at number 5, you'll never guess this one. It is PUBG
Wow.
at 70 mil.
Dang.
Yeah, Super
It's
Mario
weird,
Brothers for the regular NES comes in right after that, which is actually kind of amazing.
Yeah. That's
I guess,
awesome.
but everybody played that, so it makes sense. Like everybody had that for their console.
Yeah.
If you bought an NES, you had Mario
It
Brothers.
was like the starter pack.
Yeah. But Wii Fit and Slash Plus is on there. Tetris is in the top 10 twice. Tetris's Nintendo version is number 10.
Okay.
And then obviously you got Pokemon Red, Green, Blue, Yellow.
Those are great. I lost a lot of time in those.
Yeah, I was. Who did you go with?
For my starter,
Yep,
is Squirtle.
same.
Yeah.
Oh, Squirtle's the best.
Yeah.
Blastoise, when he comes
Oh.
rocking in, dude, he owns.
It was a badass.
Yep,
Fuck Charizard.
that's right. Fuck you. I feel bad for the other one.
Venusaur.
No one ever used that one.
I liked Venusaur, but not. So
More like Penisaur.
I like the new iteration because it always stuck with like the
Nothing.
3 main ones. Like one of the later iterations, it was Torterra.
A tortilla?
Yeah, Torterra.
I don't know.
He
what
was
that
in
is.
the Detective Pikachu. It was like the giant mountains that were moving, kind of.
That's a starter.
That was a starter. Yeah, but they were grown in.
But eventually, you have a monster that can't move.
No, it still moved.
But it would crush millions of people just trying to get from one
That's
location
because
to
they
another.
fucking put a growth hormone in them.
Oh, that's right. How
Yeah.
big are they in the Pokemon world?
They were still good size. Like, I mean, it
That
probably
seems cumbersome.
6 feet in length.
You can't take that on a train.
No, you can. You just put it in your Pokeball.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Because the physics don't work. Well, the last one in that top 10, they're also Mario Kart 8 actually is in there. In the
Mario
top 10 of all.
Kart 8.
Yeah.
Oh, Todd loves the blue shell.
I don't like Mario Kart 8. Honorable mentions. You've got Red Dead 2
Okay. Yep.
is in at number 12, and then Call of Duty Modern Warfare is tied at number 19 with 4 others.
4 others.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, so obviously Call of Duty Red Dead makes some top ones. It's pretty cool to see Red Dead up there that high, even for a game that a lot of people don't play. Again, we talked about this last time.
Was Jack and Daxter in there?
It was not.
Damn.
Nate, how do you feel about Jack and Daxter?
I love that game.
Is it your favorite of all time?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's your number 1 video game?
I feel like definitely top 1.
Well, how do you feel about Jack 2?
I still enjoyed it a lot.
What about Jack 3?
I still enjoyed it a lot.
What about Jack 4?
There is no Jack 4.
Got him,
Well, I mean,
folks. Got him.
there's Jack X Racing.
No, we don't
after
consider
that,
ra-
and
that's
then
like
there's like a
considered
weird
Sonic Racing.
Jack Frontier or something like that where it was on the PSP. I looked at it. It was a shit story. It really went off the rails in that, apparently.
So you would really like Naughty Dog to come out and make a legit Jak 4. If they're going to put all that money into Uncharted, why not do fucking
Uncharted
Jak
or freaking The Last of Us?
Right.
They're obviously a great company. They could, rehash out some Jak and Daxter.
Yeah. Well, from best selling of all time to first ever of all time, Nate, do you know about the first video game ever created?
First ever. Was it Pong? It wasn't Pong.
It was not Pong.
I don't know what's before that.
It was called Tennis for Two.
Tennis for Two.
Yep, and this was in the 50s.
Okay.
Physicist William Higginbotham created Tennis for Two for the Brookhaven National Laboratory. They had visitor days, and he said it might liven up the place to have a game that people could play and which would convey the message that our scientific endeavors have relevance for society. So it's almost like a hobby project to be like, hey, this would be cool to show we're doing things. And it actually was a radar. He used to work on radar systems, so it's like easy for him to figure out how to use this. So they used a cathode ray tube display. It had two lines, one to represent the ground and one net with a dot that bounced back and forth. And you had to use your little switch at the right time. Otherwise, the ball would just disappear off the screen, and you had to keep track of your own score. But that is what they consider the very first video game ever made.
Had to keep track of it. That sounds exhausting.
So you can thank Billy Boy for that.
Billy Boy.
Billy! And then the commercial success, or the first game that people also consider, like it's actually in the Library of Congress, is Space War, 1962. And this was two spaceships that it was a two-player game where the spaceships were in a star's gravity well having a dogfight. And it was like the programming was really like new for the time, or like, streamlined. So they would share the code with a lot of the community, the program community. They would make future games with it, like Asteroids and stuff, were using that same kind of model.
Makes sense.
I meant to look up the 10 Library of Congress games to be like, that would be cool. I do know Super Mario Brothers 3 is one of the top 10.
Okay, number 3, yeah.
So, but I don't think there was a ton elsewise that I remember like that were like big popular.
Probably Duck Hunt.
Honestly, it should be.
Yeah.
You could put that thing to the fucking screen and it wouldn't kill the... No. You have it back a little bit. I don't know.
I was sad. There's a time where I pulled out my old Nintendo and I wanted to play Duck Hunt again. So I sat there and I was like, all right, plug it in. I'm shooting. I'm like, fuck, I am terrible at this game. Tried for hours, then finally Googled it online.
Yep. Has to be a tube TV.
Yep. It doesn't read on the new TVs.
No, because the TV is what's actually causing the input, the light flashing back.
Yeah.
You didn't hit a single one and you thought that you were just bad?
Yeah.
Not a single one, and you thought
it was one of those where I was
normal.
like, all right, maybe it's also the controller. I was like, maybe I got to clean it. So I took it apart, like went through and cleaned out the controller.
That's amazing. What about arcade games? What's your favorite arcade game?
Dig Dug.
Oh, that is true. You have whooped my ass at Dig Dug before.
Yeah.
Mine's Big Buck Hunter, baby.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm kind of a natural Big Buck Hunter, and I don't aim down the sights. I hold it at my waist, and I shoot from there.
And he turns it to the side, and he's like, glah, glah. No.
I actually shoot from the hip, as the saying goes, and that's how I do my best. I use my body as like the aiming device. I don't look down. Everybody else is like
every
aiming
time
down.
he shoots, he does a pelvic thrust. He's like, got him.
Yeah.
Got him.
I get kicked out of a lot of bars, especially Dave and Buster's.
No, arcade games are great. It's something I wish they would bring arcades back.
I mean, yeah, aside from, there's a few like 1-ups and stuff are popping up.
Those are great.
You've got Pinball Jones, you've got Flipside, you've got those little ones that do the arcade machines, a lot of pinball stuff. I think those must be easy machines to buy and repurpose.
Pinballs are kind of coming back because a lot of people do tournaments with that, or they do like high score, like at some of the places they're like, all right, we're going to reset it every month, and then we're kind of go through like whoever's got the high score and kind of go from there.
I suck at pinball.
Oh, same here. I'm the worst.
I don't get how there's strategy. I just make sure the flipper hits the goddamn ball.
It's angles. It's all about the angles, I'm sure.
Oh, all right. And maybe we'll be popping into our own multiplayer Stranded Deep coming up here.
Oh.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, same here. I'm going to die a lot.
It's a survival game with sharks, and you have to like ration everything. So if you guys are looking for a fun indie game, look up Stranded Deep on the consoles, and you can tell us how your island's doing. Because
it's 2-player.
It is now two. It used to be 1 player, and they just opened up to 2. So Nate and I will be castaways together.
I feel like he's gonna kill me. He's played it before. I haven't. This is a Nate move.
I don't think I'm curious. Can I hurt you in the game? Because I can make weapons real fast now.
Oh no!
I will poison you.
I got my fist of fury.
I don't think you can punch.
Damn.
Well, speaking of punching, let's move on to aliens.
Punching and aliens. It totally works.
Welcome to Earth. Punches the alien.
All right.
Independence Day.
Yep.
Perfect. That's a segue for segues. All right.
Yeah. So pretty much what I looked up is why we still haven't been able to find aliens.
I am intrigued because I have obviously.
Companies have been trying to.
Jesus, why is this happening?
Who's there? Who's there? Somebody entered the room. Shut up back there.
Oh no! Did I just exit out of my tab? Oh no!
Nate's over here yelling at me because my phone got dinged and he's playing full-on videos.
Just turn my phone on silent because this loads up an ad automatically. And I thought about that earlier when I went through this article because it just started playing. I was like, I should probably silence that.
And you didn't do it. No. You didn't do it, folks. We'll see if I cut this out or not.
It's fair. So in 2017, a team out of University of Oxford proposed the aestivation hypothesis. It's the idea that most aliens are hibernating, sort of like a bear, but for longer. To me, this just sounded fucking weird. I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense of like they're sleeping that long.
What the fuck does that? What? That's the worst thing I've ever heard for theories.
Yeah, it was one of those. I was like, these theories, I don't know.
That sounds like a real jargoggle.
Jargoggle, that's another slang.
That's to confuse or jumble something. Bunch of jargoggles.
I'm just gonna go with the cod swallow. No, bunch of nonsense.
There you go.
Yeah. So I thought it was weird. Like, I guess before we start,
hibernating here.
No,
on their planets.
On their planets.
So this person at Oxford thinks that there's other aliens just hibernating all on their separate planets.
Apparently.
The fuck does that make sense? That makes way less sense than anything I've ever heard.
Oxford, there it is for you guys.
Damn it. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. But real quick before going on, like, how do you aliens? Yeah, exist, not exist.
I believe aliens probably exist. We've just never had them on Earth, and that's I think that's the line to me. Is I can't say like aliens don't exist. Have you seen how fucking small we are compared to the rest of the fucking galaxy, the universe, everything? Yep. It's insane. The fact, blah, 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 got aside, okay? There has to have been other life on other planets, but I don't think they've been here.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it gets into crazy, quote unquote, territory, where people are like, well, they've been here and they take people and we've seen them. It's like, probably not, guys. Probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're a very small speck.
Yeah, do you know how small of a speck we are?
I mean, like, what are you talking, like?
In diameter, the Earth is 8,000 miles in diameter, okay?
All right, I'm going to go with a trillion for the rest.
Oh, God. Okay, so then if you jump up to Saturn, Saturn is 72,000 miles in diameter. Jump up to the sun, that is 865,000 miles in diameter. So go from 8 to 865, just the sun. That's just our solar system.
Yeah.
There's a Cat's Eye Nebula that is 2.35 trillion miles in diameter.
There's the trillions. I made it, guys.
The Milky Way, where we are in, which is just part of the universe.
Oh, no.
They didn't even give me the number. It says it's 6.2137 times 10 to the 17th power.
God, do math.
They didn't even put it on Google. It just said that. And then,
it's that. All right, we're not going on any further.
No, because then they're like, it's about 100,000 light years across. It would take you 26,000 years to traverse at the speed of light.
Yep.
Just this galaxy. And this is a piece of the giant hole.
Yeah.
That's fucking insane to think that we're the only ones here.
Well, yeah, to think we're the only ones, but also why is it, they have to come to us?
Right.
That's the other part, who says they're more advanced or want to even see us in that sense.
I think, just by odds, they would be more advanced than us. I think just from the sheer number, like we're not like the most advanced, I think, out of all this stuff.
No.
Or we are, and well, good for us.
All right.
But again, why would they come to us? And why they would have to travel 26,000 years unless they found, an instant teleportation stuff. But then we'd have seen them and we would have been talking about them and they would have just been here.
Yeah.
It's not a bunch of hillbillies that keep finding them and then they like
in New Mexico.
Oh yeah, Roswell,
New Mexico. Yeah,
famous for what?
The alien sighting.
Oh,
All right. So another idea proposed in 2016 is what's called the Gaian bottleneck hypothesis.
Okay.
It addresses the fact that many young rocky planets no older than 1 billion years have extremely unstable climates and eventually grow too hot or too cold for life to exist long term.
That's fair. Kind of like our sun's eventually going to die.
Yeah.
So, like, we can only get so advanced before we'd have to leave this planet anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Sleep on that tonight.
Yeah. Good luck sleeping.
No matter how well you do, somebody's going to have to get off this planet at some point.
But someone's thinking right now, not in my lifetime.
Nope. Well, for many lifetimes, a lot of people are going to go, fuck it, it's not my lifetime.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Anything else on that? I have a bit of a COVID versus UFOs, as I call it.
Okay. Well, let me go through the last one here and then.
Okay, then I'll tease that again later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got, what if life could flourish in a completely different environment, say from extreme temperature, fluctuations, and radiation? That's what planetary scientist Alan Stern proposed in 2017.
Mm-hmm. Oh, recent.
Yeah. So, about a year after evidence suggested that Pluto harbors an underground ocean.
Right. They always talked about the water. It's always water.
Yeah. In fact, worlds like Pluto, Europa, and Enceladus.
I'm sorry, did you say Pluto?
Yeah.
I thought we talked about Pluto.
Well, like, they're just going on listing
Is it a
more.
planet?
Some people might think it is, some people don't.
Anybody who hasn't seen that Rick and Morty, go watch that one.
I haven't.
It's super good. There's a whole Pluto planet that's like...
I think I have heard it, like, kind of in
and
passing.
the dad
Yeah.
is like, he says Pluto's a planet, and they like make him like their herald. It's great.
So with them having like the subterranean ocean may offer a better incubator for life than Earth-like planets, which are more vulnerable to extreme temperature changes and high energy radiation that strikes the surface.
Okay. So like sun and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So the source of life is, as always, water.
Yep.
Do you think that's the case for other alien life, like other planets? Is it a different substance that is their source of everything?
I'd like to think it's different for every...
That is one of the cruxes of like all the movies, or like if they came here, again, like War of the Worlds kind of treats that of like, if they came to our planet and just hopped out, they'd probably die of disease and elements so fast because their systems aren't supposed to be dealing with anything that's here. Vice versa as well.
Yeah, just like signs, they hate water.
Right. Splash them and they burn. Yeah, it always comes down to like an element on Earth that's like, well, the aliens didn't account for that. They can travel 26,000 light years, but then all of a sudden they're like, oh shit.
Well, yeah, it just shows like, hey, they're not as advanced as all of everyone else. Like, they don't know everything about the Earth. And so it's like, all right.
You think they would have, I mean, if they've been studying it since like the 60s or whenever Roswell stuff started to really kick off, I'm sure it's before that, right? Okay, don't come at me.
Yeah.
They go off. You proper chuffed. Oh no, that means you're good. Damn it.
Yeah, chuffed is, thrilled, happy.
Shit. I like chuffed is a bad word. The aliens wouldn't want to bring us back to their planet either or anything because our biology couldn't handle them.
No, but what if we're bringing something? Like, it's just one of those, what if we're bringing something to them?
Right. Well, speaking of, not having proof or do they exist, I created a little subsection here on my light research called COVID versus UFOs.
Okay.
And I only call it that because, do you recall earlier this year where the Pentagon just dumped like, UFO sightings out into the world and everybody just went about their day because they were already too preoccupied with the world ending?
No.
Oh, see, that's how much they just buried it. And I remember even people trying to do like articles on it, like, hey, the Pentagon just said that we've got proof of UFOs or whatever, and from like real flight people. And they just kind of sent out the papers like, oh, see you later. And it's like, oh, well, we're all too distracted to even care. Everybody's like, oh, aliens? Yeah, whatever the fuck. I've got to find out how to order groceries online. Yeah. Like, that's really how it went. And so this is their report from the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, June 25th, 2021. It is called the Preliminary Assessment Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, which is the phrase for UFOs. It's just the more official way to say unidentified flying objects. They pose a hazard to safety of flight and could pose a broader danger if some instances represent sophisticated collection against U.S. military activities by a foreign government or demonstrate a breakthrough aerospace technology by a potential adversary. So they're saying, like, this is what we're worried about. This is why we have to identify these UAPs. And then they go on to what I thought was very interesting that they kind of throw into there is the UAPTF, which is some fucking acronym for the flight safety for aerial phenomena. Okay, guys, just
You don't know the acronym?
I don't know the fucking acronym.
All right, make up one.
Unidentified aerial phenomena. The fuck has 11 reports of documented instances in which pilots reported near misses with a UAP. We currently lack data to indicate any UAP are part of a foreign collection program or indicative of a major technological advancement by a potential adversary. We continue to monitor for evidence of such programs given the counterintelligence challenge they would pose, particularly as some UAP have been detected near military facilities or by aircraft carrying the USG's most advanced sensor systems. So then kind of NPR talked about this as well and saying like, oh, these different flight crews are, reporting, oh, I saw this. And anytime they have a near miss, they have to report it, but they can't ever say, oh, this was definitely this. So while I think, obviously we're saying this is probably another government doing some fucked up shit, we're over here going, well, what if it's a UFO? What if it's a UAP, And historian Kate Dorr says,
Thunder.
I just saw the flash of lightning through the window, and I was like, that was weird. Yeah, so spooky time, guys. We got the thunder or lightning outside. She tried to kind of describe why Americans have more sightings of UFOs than any other country, any other group. And they're like, it's probably part of U.S. culture. And so she says, I think that this is in part because we have created a culture around civilian defense. If you see something, say something. Americans also are much more focused on individual expertise and individual experience.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we're always like, well, I found it and I've got this, I'm smart. We're a very individualistic country as a whole, and so we're more willing to share the things that we've seen and heard and done. We've also asked people to report when they see strange things overhead. There's a historical piece about rockets and satellites, surveillance, drones, etc. And also America sort of doesn't really like being told what to do. Right?
What? No.
we don't like having to bow to authority all the time. And so UFOs become a place where we can say common knowledge says that UFOs don't exist, but I saw one, so now I know better. So it's very much like a us first, we rock kind of mentality that's part of this.
You still can't tell me what to do, though. I'm sorry. No, I have my own. I'm sorry. No.
Nate, I need you to believe in aliens.
Not going to happen.
I thought you kind of believe in aliens.
Yeah, but you told me to believe in aliens.
So now you want to do the
I'm
opposite.
just, I'm going, no.
How did I miss my own joke in there? How did I miss the own theme to that? Okay. Did I say miss me own theme to that?
Miss me own theme there.
Miss me own theme, proper chuffed. Okay,
You're really going off that chuffed.
I like the chuffed. Guys, we should use chuffed more. They say scholars have written at length about how America is particularly drawn to conspiracy theories, and I think that our culture embraces conspiracy theories in such an impassioned and robust way that creates a really great space for UFOs to continue having a sort of cultural relevance to us as a way to stand in for all kinds of concerns, be they political, religious, sort of existential, sometimes in some ways. Does that make sense to you? Like America would find a way to like make UFOs about us and make our, ourselves feel better and like more powerful.
Yep. No, it makes sense. Weird. Well, it's like some of those movies, like why they're always landing in the States, the aliens. They're always landing in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the movies, what are some of your favorite alien movies of all time?
Alien?
Oh, straight up Alien.
No, are you talking Aliens? No. Yes. Alien, yes. The first Alien.
So you've seen Alien?
Yes.
Nate has seen a movie, guys.
Hey.
Where's the little applause track in the back?
Todd told me to watch it a long time ago.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you lent it to me. And
oh, I did, because I had 1 and 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Number 3, I don't think I've even fully seen 3.
No. Yeah, because I remember, I think I watched Prometheus.
So
it was, I think, when that came out.
Probably, and I was trying to gear you up for the other one, yeah. So you understood where the xenomorphs come from and stuff.
Prometheus. Terrible movie.
Bad. Even Covenant. Bad.
I never saw that one.
Ooh, okay.
I didn't bother with it.
What about Galaxy Quest?
Galaxy Quest? That's a great movie right there. That's a good spoof.
Yes, it's very good. It's like a spoof, but even not. It takes itself very seriously, as it should. Sam Rockwell's in there. Come on. Alan Rickman.
Yeah, Alan Rickman.
Sigourney Weaver, Aliens. I mean,
Tim Allen.
As he says. And there's other people.
Yeah.
I don't remember everybody. And then you've got, did you ever see The Abyss?
No, I never saw The Abyss.
James Cameron's Abyss, and that is it's kind of a slow burn, but it is really good. We also have Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow, that's a great one. It's a good time travel movie as well.
Yeah, like Groundhog Day style.
Yeah.
And then you've got Emily Blunt also in an alien movie. Any idea?
No.
A Quiet Place.
Oh, yep, that's right, yeah.
1 and 2.
Those were great movies.
They are pretty good. I liked 1 way better, but...
Well, 1 was way better. It's always hard to do the sequel
Again,
on those.
humans are the problem.
Yeah.
Independence Day, obviously. Arrival.
Yeah, no, Arrival was a really good one.
Did you ever see Flight of the Navigator?
No, never
Disney's.
saw that.
Pee Wee Herman voices the spaceship.
I
Dude,
haven't seen it.
Classic. I
Yeah.
used to be scared of certain parts of that movie when it would throw my brain for like a fucking loop.
Yeah. Now, would you consider Star Wars an alien movie?
Yeah, we're having wars
Okay.
in the stars.
Okay.
Chewbacca immediately.
Well, yeah. But
Yeah,
it's
there's tons of aliens in that.
it's more of, well, I guess no.
Technically,
Galaxy
even-
Quest.
yeah,
It's
even-
kind of like that where it's, searching. It's like it's part of
Right.
the world, not
Yeah.
like alien invasion.
You just have to have aliens be part of your thing.
Yeah.
So I would say that. Like, you've got District 9, obviously, is
Yeah.
that we cannot leave out X-Files.
I guess we can't.
Nate, never seen it.
I've seen bits and parts
Mulder,
here and there.
Scully,
Yeah.
we believe, like that whole thing.
Yep. No, I've seen bits and parts. I've never actually sat down and watched it. It just, there's a lot of content out there to watch, and it's not at the top of my list.
That's fair. I mean, it's a full series, and the last ones get really rough, and the movies are kind of...
Yeah.
They tend to go back on their previous logic. But anyway, guys, X-Files is great. Super good self-contained stories in there, like one-off feature, creature of the week type stuff. But yeah, I think that rounds up my general knowledge on aliens. I believe they exist, just not here.
Yeah. They just don't care about us, and that's fine.
And that is fine indeed.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't want to go through the whole probing thing. Like, what did that even come about?
Yeah, we didn't look up why probing exists. And that's
Yeah.
one of the first things I thought of, too. I thought of Cartman getting probed in South Park.
Yep. Yeah.
Guys, like, that's...
Like, why is that such a big thing that just hit? Like, aliens, they have to probe. It's always probing.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Advanced technology. They flew all the way over here just to stick rods up our butts. Like, that ain't going to tell you anything.
No, it's not going to tell you
You'd
anything.
be inspecting
but,
our brains.
I mean,
If anything, why isn't it probing our ears? Like, why is it always the butt?
I figured it'd be you that would know, because you're always going about the butt stuff earlier with the slang. Everything dealt with the butt, so...
Not everything dealt with the butt.
No, when I was saying, pear-shaped, you're like, oh,
Oh. No, yeah, that's all I've got. Nothing about butts on the alien side.
maybe we'll get back to that.
Speaking of butts. No. Speaking of aliens. Boom.
Yeah.
We're talking about 2011's
Attack the Block.
There you go.
Yeah. It was a budget of $13 million, and box office total was $6.2 million.
Oh, so it didn't even make half of what it needed to.
No.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean,
And-
it's very indie.
It is, and I guess it's one of those, I was kind of reading up, it got a bigger budget than a lot of British films. Because I think Edgar Wright was one of the producers, and he
Right.
helped get more money for this movie.
Okay, and so they naturally wouldn't have had to make that up. But then if you don't get that much budget, then the movie's not as good, so then it probably doesn't make as much money. Like, you're
It's-
splitting hairs on that one.
It is.
It's
So-
only an hour and 29 minutes.
Yeah, it's a nice breeze through.
Not
which is
even
good.
an hour and a half. Yeah, it is a quick watch, guys.
Yeah. Director was Joe Cornish.
Yep, Joe
Yeah.
Cornish. He held only done a few things before that, but you might know him from Ant-Man as the most recent big stuff.
Yeah. Was he just like a director of that or
Writer?
Okay.
So he's way bigger writer than he is director.
Yeah. Cast, it's got a pretty big cast of people. You got John Boyega as Moses.
Yep, was this his first role?
I think it might have been. I don't know. I didn't
It was
really
his breakout role for sure, though.
Oh, yeah, it definitely was. Kind of led him on to Star Wars.
Yeah,
and
that's a pretty big jump.
he hasn't really done much, though, since then either.
No, he's kind of stayed out of the limelight. I think there's
Yeah.
some issues with Star Wars, and I think he's just kind of riding that Star Wars high.
That's fair. You got Jodie Whittaker.
Jodie Whittaker
Whittaker, okay.
as Sam, right?
Yep, as Sam.
And Jodie Whittaker, everybody, you will know, you nerds will know her as the newest Doctor Who.
Mm-hmm.
Her tenure's about to end on that as well, but she is super good. And she was also one of the lead actresses in the show Broadchurch. on the BBC. It's kind of like a murder mystery whodunit through the whole thing. It's actually pretty good. I mean, season 2's off the fucking rails, but she is one of the standouts in it. Like, she's super good in these roles.
So would you say this is her breakout role too?
I don't know if Broadchurch came out before this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure how old that was, if it was newer or not.
I don't know. But she definitely, obviously, this helped her. Part of all that lead to getting Doctor Who, getting that is a very big deal. Especially being the first female Doctor.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We got Alex Esmail as Pest. We got Frank Drama as Dennis.
Yep, I've seen him in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's been in Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah, he is. He's Firestorm, right?
I don't know who he is. I just know he's on there.
Okay.
I never watched it. Never really got into it. So,
gotcha.
We got Leon Jones as Jerome. We got Simon Howard as Biggs.
He's got the purple hoodie on.
Mm-hmm. We got Luke Treadway as Bruce.
And he's the white stoner guy.
Yeah. We got Juman Hunter as Hi-Hats.
Yep. He's kind of like, I called him Mr. Blap, Blap, Blap.
Yeah, pretty much. We got Nick Frost as Ron.
And guys, it's Nick Frost. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz. You know Nick Frost.
Yeah, the Coronado trilogy.
Yep.
And that's kind of, I mean, there's a lot of other characters on there. And obviously, if we were to list all of them, we just keep going for quite a while.
But for the most part, it's a pretty tight cast. Like, it's a very small, like, you focus on these people and you don't really leave them.
No.
There's some tertiary people that show up, obviously, like cops and things, but that's basically it.
Yeah. All right. And movie starts off with Sam getting mugged.
Yep. Jodie Whittaker gets she's walking home from work or something, and yep, she gets surrounded. She knows immediately what's going on.
Oh yeah, they got hoods up, masks up, and they decide to just mug her right there. Take what she's got on her, everything from the ring on her finger to everything in her purse.
The ring on the finger is what really pisses me off.
Yeah,
because they didn't need to go that far, and it really sets up that these characters are pieces of shit kind of right off the bat.
Yeah,
because it's not like even like a simple like, all right, whatever, just get her wallet and run. It was like, I don't want to give you my ring. And then he's like, give it to me. And she's actually trying to take off the ring. And then he like gets physical with her. Yeah. And later he even says like, well, we never touched you. And I was like, did you forget you pushed her down on the ground? It was
bad in that sense, but you can kind of get a sense of their fear themselves in that scene because they weren't even like 100% confident with going through with it all.
Moses was right. But yeah, the other guys were kind of like, they're kind of, some of them are egging him on, like the pest kid, most annoying one in the group for me. I was like, dude.
Well, as they're, mugging her, they push her on the ground, and from there, a meteor comes in and crashes into a car that's next to him. And everyone freaks out. The lady, Sam, she runs away.
Yep.
And they get curious, and they kind of look at what's going on with the car. Well, sure enough, an alien runs out and runs into the field over by him.
Yeah, Moses gets scratched across the face.
Yeah, that's right.
And he feels like insulted. Like, this is all about these kids' egos.
Oh, yeah.
Like, insanely, it's all about their egos.
Yeah.
So this alien, runs away, and he's like, I'm going to get that. I'm going to kill that thing. Kill that dog. They think it's a dog. Like, we're just going to go kill it.
Right? Yeah, they don't even know what it is.
No.
So they go over, it goes into like a barn area or whatever, some playhouse thing.
Shack or something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I don't know. British culture, obviously.
Proper chuffed in that shack they were.
Yeah, they were thrilled.
In it.
And yeah, they pretty much kill it. Like, it starts off, there's like some bangs and all that, fireworks going off.
Yeah, we forgot to say there's a lot of fireworks going off immediately. It starts with fireworks in the sky, and I was like, this is like 4th of July, but obviously they were on the other side of 4th of July. So what is this day they're celebrating?
I feel like you should know. If it's in the UK.
Why would I know that?
Remember.
Oh, was it the 5th of November?
Yep. They don't say it, but that's kind of their independence.
After Halloween.
Yeah. So it's kind of one of their, like, that's their Independence Day. I don't know if it was the actual day.
Guy Fawkes Day.
But yeah. Remember, the 5th of November.
The gunpowder treason and plot.
Give V for Vendetta a watch.
I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason shall ever be forgot. I am Papa Chuffed. But yes, V for Vendetta. Super.
Yep. Then after that, it kind of goes to the scene next where it's like one of Sam's neighbors or something like that that kind of comforts her.
Yeah, it's an old lady, and she brings her into her apartment to kind of like call the cops and everything.
Yeah, because she mentions also like all the fireworks going off in the background, and she says, oh, it's like World War III out there. You wouldn't know if anything's actually happening.
Oh, yeah.
So it's kind of like a little disguise of what is about to happen.
Right. It's like when you're in a scary movie, like, oh, the cell tower's down. We can't use our phones. It's some shit like that, basically. Yeah.
Just to kind of cover their asses.
Yep. And then we actually do get a little, right before we get to the old lady's apartment, we do see there are more meteorites or whatever falling to Earth. To that area, let's say. Because they don't appear to fall anywhere else on Earth besides around the block.
Yeah. So,
I mean, as far as we know.
That's fair. Yeah.
Do you mind telling the listeners what the block refers to?
The block is the apartment area that they're at.
Yeah, it's their apartment building. Like
their flats.
Yeah, it's the Wyndham Tower.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what they call the block. When I obviously, like, as an American, I was like, attack the block. Okay, so it's like a whole community, like a whole surrounding suburbs they're defending. No, this means like an apartment complex is the block. And so they all feel like this belonging to this group.
Well, yeah, that was one of the things, like Joe Cornish, when he like got all the actors for this movie, he wanted all British actors. He wanted it to really feel like it was in Britain, which made sense because it is.
It feels really, really authentic.
Yeah.
I mean, we did slang for the themes, and it's like it is bruv, and everything is said a lot. Like it is. There's terms in there. I didn't write down any of them because I was like, I don't quite know what that means, but I get what they're. What emotional state they're in, so I get probably what that's supposed to tell me.
But yeah, he went to like a bunch of schools to get these kids.
Oh, wow.
And just so it was more like, hey, you interested in auditioning for an acting job? And so pretty much went through a whole list of people to get these kids.
Wow. That's the dream for every kid.
Yeah, right?
Jesus. Like, oh, Steven Spielberg showed up, saw you, and was like, you want to be in my movie?
Yeah. So they make their way up to Ron's weed room. And as they're heading up to Ron's weed room, they run into Bruce.
Bruce. I always thought his name was Bruce.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like,
yeah.
Bruce. Okay.
Yeah. So he's sitting there at the elevator and he's just listening to his song and
he's a nervous little Nelly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just funny because the song that's going on, I don't know the name of it. It's just whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. And he gets nervous when they walk up. He takes his headphones out, puts it in his pocket, and he's like, "Oh, I already hit the button. It's all right. We're good."
Yeah, he's trying to impress these little kids, basically.
Yeah. So they get in the elevator, and he kind of is like, I'll take the next one."
Yeah,
so you kind of get a feel for him. Yeah. And as they're making
he's
their way,
a good comedy foil.
Yeah. They're making their way up to the Ron's weed room. The reason they're going there is because they're like, "Oh, Ron's always got nature shows on, and maybe he knows what to do with this alien."
Yeah, he'll know what this thing actually is, because they obviously don't know it's an alien yet. They just think it's a weird creature that they've built.
So they get up there, and it kind of fast forward. Even Bruce is up there because he's going to get the weed.
Yep.
And they kind of mention it's Nick Frost is who they meet as Ron.
Yep.
And Bruce is sitting down with Ron like, oh, maybe it's like a fish fucked a gorilla or something like that.
Right.
Is what they're trying to describe
what it looks like, yeah.
Yeah. And they're trying to figure out what to do with it. And Moses is like, can I keep it in the weed room to kind of help secure it? Because they know that's like the Fort Knox of the block.
Right. It's the top floor, right, of the block?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it again, like, Jodie Whittaker lives at the block. They live at the block. Everybody is at this block. They're all self-contained in this spot. And so they want to keep this thing safe because they're starting to think, well, this is probably rare. We could probably sell this thing. Mm-hmm. How do we keep it safe? Well, let's put it in, quote-unquote, Fort Knox.
Yeah. Well, they make all the comments like, oh, take it to Simon Cowell. This alien's got talent.
Yeah.
So just take it to
I missed that line completely, apparently.
So, yeah, they take it in there, and this is where you're introduced to Hi-Hat.
I thought his name was High House, but it is Hi-Hats.
Yep, it's Hi-Hats. H-A-T-Z.
Yeah, well, I guess because he wears his hat like perched on top of his head.
I guess. I don't know. Either way, you get a feel how much of a douchebag this guy is.
Yep, I call him Mr. Blap 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 because his song, he has a new hit or a record or something, and his album is...
It's like, get that snitch. Blap, blap, blap. Yeah.
So he keeps playing that anywhere he's like showing up.
It's one of those, like, you get a feel for how much of a douchebag he is because he's playing his own music, singing to his own song, just like Todd just listened to our own podcast in his own car blaring it. No.
I do have to listen to it once so I can get it edited, okay?
So, yeah.
Yeah, he's a total douchebag, though. Even when he was taking the other car, he had it on for them. Like, he hasn't played. He must be putting the CD in all the different cars.
The one song, it's like, all right, we got this one CD burned, and it's 21 songs of just this song.
Right, because there's no other song.
No. And So Moses asks like if he can keep the alien in there, and he's like, yeah, that's fine. I don't give a crap. And he gives Moses some weed to sell.
Yep. He's in his pocket, basically. Now.
Yeah. And Hi-Hat's like, listen, this is my block. I run this place. It's me. You got to sell this shit for me. And Moses is kind of happy about it, though, because he's got nothing going for him, really.
Right. He wants to get higher up on the chain. He's looking for that quote-unquote promotion inside the drug dealing gang that is running the block.
Yeah.
It makes sense that somebody would like look up to that guy and be like, well, this is only a form of power. I can get this, like this false sense of like control over something, even if it is just an apartment block.
Yep. And then Moses walks out of the weed room and he's got like the weed in his hand, and all the rest of the boys kind of see it and they're like, oh shit, he gave you a job. He's, and he kind of puts out a little smile like, yeah, I did. And
yeah, they were super happy for him.
oh yeah.
Like, oh, he's going to get promoted. Oh shit, he's going to be at the top soon. And it's like, you guys are going to get left behind real fast.
Yeah.
Or you're going to get killed trying to help him do this.
Yep. And then this time, the boys actually see the meteors fall.
Yeah.
And in that moment there, they're like, all right, let's go to war, pretty much. And this is like the whole scene of them gearing up.
So it's a montage where like they're running, like one of them grabs a samurai sword, one of them grabs a baseball bat.
I like what Pest did in this scene.
Pest grabbed the baseball. Or
he grabbed the baseball
fakes
bat.
the limp going
in,
right?
he fakes the limp going in, and then he grabs the baseball bat, puts it down his pant leg, and limps out. And it's kind of like a little foreshadow for what happens to him.
Yeah. Well, and it's smart, though, because he knew I have to tell my grandma I'm limping so that I can walk back out limping, because I'm going to be limping because I have something in my pants. Like, it was very smart and quick thinking. Like, and obviously says he's done this before.
Yep.
This is not their first rodeo with like trying to gear up with their stuff. I do like that the kids were talking too, and they mentioned like, oh, it's like Gears of War's monsters out here, like they reference Gears of Wars, and the lady, when she's talking to Jodie Whittaker before she does like her police statement, is like, the kids out there, they're fucking monsters at night. Like all these little phrases that are like kind of alluding to the bigger thing and like the themes of the movie.
Yeah, but you got Biggs. He grabs a set of chains from under the sink. And I'm like, the fuck? Why is there chains under the sink?
Who are they locking up in there?
I don't know. You got Jerome. He's grabbing like a machete.
Oh yeah, he grabbed like the legit attack weapon.
Well, kind of. I mean, you got Dennis. He grabs the katana.
Yeah.
Because he grabs there's like 3 katanas, and he like grabs the medium sized one, and then he's like, no, fuck that. I'm getting the big one.
Right.
And
I would have grabbed just all 3. Shared the wealth.
Right. And in the scene, like you can kind of see a lot of the kids are close with their families here still. Like they're talking with them, and they're like, hey, I'm going out. I'm doing this. And then Moses, you just see the outside of his door.
Yeah, he goes and they cut for a reason. They don't show you anymore.
Yeah.
You do, and I don't know why they made this choice, but they do have Dennis about to leave, and they're like, take the dog out, take Pogo. And I forgot when I did the rewatch, I was like, taking the dog. Is the dog in the movie? Man, I can't remember. How does the dog come into play?
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where it also shows like they still respect their parents, even though the way they are as kids, they're still listening to their parents. They're still respecting their parents at times.
Right. I just don't.
Yeah.
Did you have to take the dog with you?
I don't know.
Boy.
Yeah. And then they're running out, and they run into 2 little kids.
Probs and Mayhem, as they call it. They've self-called themselves.
Their nicknames. They're self-nicknames.
Yeah.
Someone calls themselves Papa Bear.
Why would they ever? That's crazy.
Yeah. So either way, they tell the kids to go inside, do their homework, go watch Naruto.
Yep.
Stay safe pretty much.
Yep.
And the kids are like, nah, we want to grow up and be these kind of thugs too, in a sense. And you'll see them later in the movie. Yeah,
they come back. They're kind of a recurring gag as well, kind of like Brewis is. They're just side characters that kind of have their own experiences.
I still love what they did at the end, though.
No, it's good.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's bad. I just know you're with kids in movies.
Get them out of that movie. Get them out of here. Especially those little shits. No, I liked Probs and Mayhem way more than I liked the douchebags that robbed her at knife point.
Yeah.
So they were fun. Like it was like childhood wonder still at this stuff. Like they weren't taking it as seriously as the older kids, and obviously the older kids should be taking it seriously. They know this shit is fucked up, and they could get killed by these things. But it was a fun little like Disney almost side plots with some of these things. It was just it was cutesy rather than life threatening.
Yeah, and they kind of stray away from calling the cops too on this.
Yeah, because they don't trust the cops.
Yeah, because the cops are always saying they arrest the wrong people.
Yeah, that's a moving theme as well. It's like, hey, if the cops show up, well, they're going to arrest the young black kids that are hanging out. Or I guess Pest would probably get it wrapped up into that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's definitely there's definitely a theme of racism in that community going through the movie.
Yep. So after that, they head outside and they encounter the other alien.
A different one, because the first one was the half fish looking white gorilla type one.
Yeah.
And this is like black, like a big, tall, shaggy dog.
Yeah. And it's awesome in this movie because there's hardly any CGI in this movie. A lot of it is all props. Like the beginning one, there's actually a person in that white alien costume that's attacking Moses.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a small...
It's a little person.
Okay.
Yeah. So
wow,
they
I'm trying to be PC over here.
Yeah, so they have that, and the other one, throughout the movie, they only have 2 costumes throughout the entire movie that they've used. So the first encounter with this other alien, they see it up on the hill, and all they see is 2 glowing eyes.
Yeah, it's like bluish teal.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, come to find out, dumb things ain't eyes.
Is that how they said it?
That's how he said. Yeah, he's like, oh, dumb things ain't eyes.
Okay.
And it's actually his mouth. It's just like the middle of his mouth closed and the outside open, and it kind of has that looking like eye effect, but then it opens up into full mouth.
Yeah, and it's bright as shit in there. Like it's like glowing. They are really cool creatures. They do kind of run around kind of like dumb gorillas.
Yeah.
But they also have like no eyes. It's like black. They go the whole thing about how black the fur is.
Yeah.
Like it's
the blackest of black.
Yeah, it's hard to just get described. Like there's nothing,
like no light can find its way to it or anything like that. It's weird.
Yeah, but then the mouth's glowing and stuff. It's a really cool imagery, especially when they do it in like reflections and stuff.
Yeah.
They look pretty menacing for a little bit. They kind of go from cheesy to menacing back and forth.
Yeah. So as it's going on, they kind of realize, we're kind of out of our realm here.
Yep.
We're going to get out of this. And so they kind of run from the alien. And as they're running from the alien, they run into cops.
You forgot to mention Pogo.
Oh, I did. Go for it. Yeah, mention Pogo.
So before they run into those aforementioned cops, the dog runs off to the playground when they're watching, kind of going like, I think there's something there.
Yeah.
And then you hear Pogo get slaughtered off screen.
Mm-hmm.
So they introduce the dog just to kill the dog within like
you hear it, but you
minutes.
don't know if it's actually dead. Okay, Todd?
It yelped pretty hard, and then they even yell how much it killed Pogo. Like it's official. It killed Pogo. And it's like, I don't get that choice. Like it didn't mean or add anything. We knew what they're murderous things. Like
no, unless like I was saying earlier, it added like, oh, he's still listening to his parents and respecting them in that sense.
That's to kill a whole dog just for that little moment. I don't know. I don't get the choice. I can see maybe how you could justify it for another plot device, but it was weird to kill little Pogo.
Yeah.
And so anyway, then it's like,
yeah, you're right.
There's
a better way they could have gone about it. Dennis, take your little brother with you. Got it.
There you go. Dennis's brother gets killed. Everybody's fine, and we move along.
So they run into the cops.
They do.
And the alien's nowhere near at this moment when they run. And they find Moses, they capture Moses and arrest him.
Well, that little shit jumps off the back of the bike and like pushes forward, and Moses wrecks.
That's right.
They never bring that up. I'm like,
no.
That little shit crashed him.
Yeah, just all that forward momentum and crashes him. Or else they would have maybe all made it away.
Yep.
Well, they make it away onto a ledge above where the cop car is.
The monsters.
No.
Oh, the kids.
The kids.
Okay, yeah, they're watching from like a bridge, like next apartment buildings.
And as Moses is getting arrested, they open up the door and Sam's on the inside of the vehicle.
Yep, she has gone to identify the perps.
Yep, she's like, yep, that's one of them. And you know the rest are up on that ledge up there. Like she points out, like, they're up there, okay? I fucking see them. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, it really makes the cops look really dumb, obviously.
Yeah, so one cop is locking up Moses in the back, and the other cop is taking Sam to the front of the car.
Yep, each close the door.
And as he closes the door, he turns around, and the alien gets the cop in the back.
It's a brutal death. Like, all the deaths are pretty brutal. These things, like, they ram you.
Oh, yeah. It just, like, rams him in the back, and then there's some blood splatter.
Yeah.
And the other cop is like, what the heck is going on? So he goes out to investigate, and, well, next he gets got.
Yep, he got.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, we see Moses and Sam freak out, obviously. They're like, what the fuck was that? They're starting to see like imprints on the roof and sides of like these things trying to get into the van. They're relentless trying to get inside.
Yeah.
They're not going for the kids out on the bridge. They're not going for anything else. Like they're trying to get inside. And then they, for the first of couple times, they use fireworks to distract the aliens.
Well, yeah, they shoot the fireworks and it kind of gives like a smoke screen.
Yeah, they throw the big tube.
And yeah.
Like it looks like a big like.
Yeah, it's like a cylinder thing or something like that. And it just lands perfectly under the vehicle.
It was I wrote great toss because it rolls and stops right under the wheel and then just goes off. And then the whole area fills with smoke to distract them.
Yeah, and so Dennis, he's the one that goes in. He's on the moped and he kind of has like the badass looking scene where he's like driving in on a moped but pulling his katan out from the back as he's driving in.
Yep.
Well, he gets there and can't see anything. He's just trying to get Moses out. And it's weird, like the smoke screen, how much it screws them over because they can't see.
Yeah, multiple times this happens.
Yeah. And he gets Moses out and Sam decides to lock herself in the cage.
Which she immediately is like, let me out. And it's like, what are you...
Yeah.
You knew you were going to get locked in there by the assholes that just robbed you.
Yep. So after that, they take the cop car and kind of hijack it and start running from the aliens.
Yep, they are booking it, and they go down a tunnel.
Dennis is driving. Yeah, Dennis is driving. Yeah, because he's on the right side.
That's right.
Yeah, it throws me off every time. I'm like, oh yeah, no wait, Moses was...
Yeah, I'm picturing Moses on the left side and be like, no, Moses was driving.
Yeah.
You crazy Europeans.
Well, Moses is driving. No, damn it. Dennis is driving. And they go into like a tunnel. And as they're running in the tunnel, they're not paying attention and they hit head on with a car.
And in that car is Mr. Blap Blap Blap.
Hi-hats himself.
Him and his like stupid bodyguard,
like his
guy,
his
friend,
second in command or whatever you want to
something.
call it. Well, Moses is sitting there like, no, this isn't happening. This is a dream because he just got, the weed from hi-hats and all this is happening. It's going in his direction that he wants.
Yep.
Well, as they're freaking out in the car, Hi-Hats is also freaking out because he's like, it's a cop. We're fucked. We have all this product probably on us. We're fucked. We need to get out of here. His second in command is like, no, boss, look. And he's like, is that Moses?
Yeah.
And they realize it's Moses in the cop car.
So they get out and immediately pull the gun on them. Then the other kids like square up with their weapons, like, oh, we're going to do this. He's like, oh.
Yeah, it's cool that the kids have like Moses' back. Like they are a tight group of like, no, we're going to stick together here.
Right. They didn't just book it.
Yeah.
Like that one kid that pushed him off the bike and ran.
Yeah.
Who spends his entire movie in the trash can anyway.
Yeah. So he tries to explaining to Hi-Hats, no, the aliens are after us. And Hi-Hats just like, all right, you're fucking out of here. You're sounding crazy. And one of the aliens comes up and attacks the second in command.
Yeah, he totally tears out his throat. It's a pretty good little gore scene of him ripping out the throat of the second in command.
Yeah, it is. And it just one of those where the visual looks really good of the blood on the teeth with the neon glowing and all.
Yep.
After that, everyone decides to run. They book it. Then from there, they have kind of a race scene back to the block because they're like, this is where we need to get to. This is where we're safe. We know this home territory.
And then they all go to like, they find like another garage or something, and there's a bunch of motorbikes in it because they're like, oh, this is rad. Like they think it's really cool. And they end up riding home. It's weird though. 3 of them, I think, take mopeds. And the last one takes a bike, and that's who doubles up the bike. The guys get on the spokes. Like, what did you jump on one of the motorbikes?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just all double up? Like, leave the bike.
Yeah. But no, it's true. Well, because you had the dirt bike, which was Moses. You had the moped, which they always had, which was Dennis.
The pizza one, and then they had another one.
They had the small little crotch rocket.
Yeah.
That was
I think
Jerome.
Pests. Oh, Jerome. Yeah, that's right. Because Pest was on the bike, right?
Yeah, Pest was on the back of the pegs.
Why use the bike at all, though? I tell you.
And then, I don't know.
But yeah. So anyway, they that nitpick aside, they get back to the block. You kind of hear the monsters screaming. We forgot to mention, like, it's very like techno sound when they scream. It's very electronic. Mm-hmm. It's a unique way to do it. Like it's not necessarily scary as it's cool.
Yeah.
But then they get almost back inside, and they have to split up to get inside the building. And so it's like they're throwing down the mopeds and the bikes getting in. And then Pest actually gets bit trying to get through the door.
Yeah.
To get inside the block.
But Pest gets bite because he gets into the door. It's like last second, and they think he's safe. but then the alien smashes his head through the door
Yep.
and just bites down on his leg. And the crunch down scene and all, I'm like, all right, that definitely looks like it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like that foreshadow back of like him limping in
Yeah.
to grab the bat. It's the same leg that gets bit.
And I was kind of hoping they would take the whole leg, but unfortunately, we're still stuck with Pest.
Yeah. And out of the whole group, Biggs gets split up from them, and Biggs gets stuck in a dumpster.
Yep. He runs, jumps in a dumpster, and is just there. And another monster is outside of it. And honestly, that's where Biggs is for most of the rest of the movie.
Yeah, he's it's
until the
kind of
last scene. That's where he kind of is.
And it works. It's fine.
Yeah,
Split
it's
up
just
the
kind
group.
of they got rid of all the dead weight. I think because it's already hard enough to keep track of that many characters. They're probably like, well, let's leave one in one spot, and we can check back in with him.
Yep. So then from there, they realize Sam was in the building at that point. They kind of run into, and she's making her way into her flat, and they see her, and they run in. And they kind of force their way into her flat. She runs into her room and locks herself in there. They're not really worried at that moment about Sam. They're more worried about Pest and his leg.
Yep.
Until one of them mentions, hey, when we were robbing her earlier, I saw she had a nurse card.
Right.
And so they kind of like get her out to like, hey, you got
Well, she goes out to like hit him with a guitar,
yeah.
and then they're like, oh, well, fucking, what are you doing? You just save his leg. Aren't you supposed to do that?
Yeah. And Sam, having the good moral she does help him out.
Yeah. She definitely didn't want to, but she ended up doing it.
Yeah. And then it's also, you have a moment of them like, oh, you live here. And the whole thing of like, oh, we would have never robbed you if you were our neighbor. And she is like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You're saying that.
Yeah, like that would make a difference.
Yeah.
Like that should make a difference. Fuck you guys.
Oh, yeah. There's a whole, and it makes sense of like, why should I be thinking you or happy that, oh, if you would have known I was here.
Yeah, it's stupid asshole logic that they're trying to use.
Yeah.
And this is where we start to get Love and Bruv a lot. So like they really start to say that a lot. Like, they call her Love a lot. And they threaten her to help him multiple times. She gets threatened to do like everything she does. It's crazy. Like she does do it out of like the kindness of her heart. Like she could probably just be like whatever. But these guys are assholes for a lot of the movie.
Oh yeah, they are. And then after that, they decide, all right, we got to get up to the girls' room.
Because
one of the aliens breaks in through the front of Sam's door.
Right.
And Moses pulls out a gun that they took from Probs and Mayhem earlier.
Yeah, but they're like, go back inside, go study, do all this shit.
Turns out it was just a cap gun. So it was a fake, completely fake. And from there, Moses ends up grabbing the katana from Dennis and just stabs the alien right through the face.
Yep.
So from there, they decide we need to make our way to the girls' flat.
Yeah, they're like, we don't have a door anymore.
Moses says is because if you've known these girls, you know they can fight.
That's true. And they also have like a metal gate in front of their door, which helps.
Yeah.
Not everybody had that except for, I would think everybody in that block would have a metal gate on the front of their door.
So they make their way up. They don't run into any aliens at that point. No, it was an easy, right? Going up.
Yeah, they go straight. I think you get right to the front door and then they're like, well, whatever. A quick little tangent that Pest hitting on Sam a lot.
Yeah, he was.
Like uncomfortably a lot. They kept doing it and I was like, Jesus, dude.
Yeah. Well, as they try to go into the girls' flat, one of them's like, no, I don't want them in here. They're always bringing bad, vibes their way as they're going wherever they are. There's nothing good follows them.
Right.
And they end up, like, Tia lets them in. She's kind of, like, wants to see the good in all of them, mainly Moses.
Right. Is she dating Moses?
No. I think it was just, like, a crush or something like that.
Oh, okay.
So they let him in, and they kind of explain what's going on.
And they won't believe him, though.
No.
Until they open the window.
Yep.
And that's a really cool shot where they open up the window and you got the fireworks in the background, but you've got these outlines of these creatures, like 6 or so, like on different sides of the window, just staring in at them.
Yeah. They come through the glass and they just smash in, and pretty much Dennis is like the first one they kind of went after.
Yeah, he throws on like the motorcycle helmet.
Which I thought was really smart. I was like, okay, smart. He's not going to die. He has the motorcycle helmet on, and they just rip his head off.
Yeah, it just pops off.
Yeah.
His head's just gone. You're like, holy shit. Because you're like, they killed him?
Yeah.
They killed one of the characters.
Yep. So you're kind of surprised by that. Like, okay, maybe no one is safe here.
Yeah, that was very surprising because it does feel like an action adventure kids movie kind of. And you're like, they just ripped his fucking head off.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Like, I know I just saw the other bad guy get his throat ripped out, but you're like, bad guys can die and whatever. But yeah, for his head to pop off and then I was like, oh, well, he's with Pogo now.
Yeah.
His dog.
I think Pogo's like, you should have took me on that walk.
Oh, yeah. Now Pogo's biting his head off.
And then after that, you got them fighting the other aliens that are in there. Tia, the girl, like, she just busts a lamp and, like, uses it to, like, stab and, like, electrocute one of them.
Right.
And then from there, you got Moses, who tries to use the katana, and as he goes back to swing it, he gets it stuck in the wall behind him.
Yep.
And then from there...
It's about to kill him, and then Sam actually stabs the monster with a knife.
Yeah, that's right.
Saves Moses' life.
Yeah. So after that whole scene ends, they decide we need to get to Ron's weed room.
Yeah, so they just keep moving their way up the block. And we do have, before we get to Ron's weed room, we do have blap, blap, blap.
Mr. Hi-Hats is back.
Yep, he's mad, and he's trying to find Moses because he's like, he knows this thing exists. He killed the other one after it killed his teammate or whatever. But then he's like just stuck on, I need to kill Moses. I need to kill Moses. Moses did this.
So he calls in like 2 more of his hench people.
Yeah, and when they're driving back, I did laugh at that scene when he's like looking back, talking to them about how mad he is, and they're like keep looking at the road like, and then he swerves, and then they're like, okay, and they both put on their seatbelts. Yeah. I did get a good laugh out of that.
Yeah. So we get to the block, and Hi-Hats runs in to Probs and Mayhem.
Yep.
And Hi-Hat's just waving his gun like a jackass
in their faces.
Front of them. And it's just, you just hate this guy even more.
Yeah.
Well, as he's doing that, you see one of them has like a super soaker. So they still have like one of their weapons.
Yep.
Well, they end up telling him like, oh, he's probably somewhere up in the block.
Yeah, I think they say they point up.
Yeah, and you see like the window shattered out from the aliens attacking into the girls' room. He makes his way up and he gets in the elevator with his 2 other guys. Well, one of the aliens gets in there. Yeah,
the door like opens and it runs in. They don't close it in time.
Yeah.
And you just hear screaming and everything going on in there. So you're just like, oh, blap, blap, blap. And his 2 guys are toast. Like, that's it for them.
The boys, they're running through a hallway that's dark. They light some fireworks down there, build more smoke screen again, and they're slowly making their way through this hallway.
Yeah, they do the fireworks smoke screen, and what this kind of thing like this, they're sneaking through the middle. On the outside of the building are a ton of aliens climbing up.
Yep.
So you're like, oh shit, they're fucked in a lot of ways right now.
Well, as they're going through, Jerome actually gets caught, and
because like you mentioned, the smoke disorientates him just as much as anything else.
Exactly.
He has no idea which direction he's facing because he goes back. Somebody says it's behind you.
Yeah.
I think, was it Brewis says they're behind you or something?
Brewis, yeah, because he sits there and he runs off ahead of them.
Yeah.
And so that kind of splits the group up and kind of gets people to freak out, and Jerome just gets dragged off, and he has a pretty gruesome death of just
very
like
gruesome.
His face just gets kind of like ripped off, and
and you're like, oh, the nice little kid with the glasses dies.
Yeah,
like, he's like the nice
he
kid.
was probably the nicest one out of the group. So kind of sucks to see him die.
Yep.
And then they make it to Ron's weed room, and they're all freaking out, and they're trying to figure out a game plan. But before they get in there, they run into Hi-Hats.
Yeah, Ron's like, all right, you can come in. And then he opens it up and there's blap, blap, blap. And he's like, sorry. Like, he's like, he didn't want to do it. Ron's a good guy. And then they get inside then. And then Moses confronted with Hi-Hats. And he's like, I'm going to kill you, Moses. And they're like, they all can tell that there's a monster, an alien outside the window. And then, it busts in and just tears the flesh.
Well, yeah, it busts in through the window. And it was kind of funny when I was watching that. I was thinking back to 28 Days Later.
Oh, yeah.
Of the zombie in the window kind of attacking, how much that is in a lot of movies.
Yep, it's the jump scare attack, yeah.
Yeah, so he jumps in and it kind of floods the room with the rest of the aliens, and they're all just tearing them apart. Yeah,
that shows he's almost like skeletal. It rips the bottom of his face off. You can see like the teeth under there. Really good practical effects on the gore here. And so when he's getting his fucking face ripped off, so now he's officially fucking dead.
Yeah.
They run into the Fort Knox, the back room, the weed room.
Yeah, so they're sticking out in there and they're trying to figure out what to do. And there's actually a side conversation between Pest and Sam where Pest is like asking her, "Oh, you got a boyfriend and all that?" Yep. She's like, "Yeah, I do." "Well, why isn't he here protecting you?" "Oh, he's in Africa helping out the kids there." And Pest, I really enjoy this line. He's like, "What about the kids here in, England, the UK?" And it's one of those like, there's always issues going on in your home country, and it's important to like make sure you're aware of that yourself.
Yeah, it was a bit of a social commentary on it's good and all to go help people that are in trouble, but there's a lot of people on your, at your own front door that are just as like in dire needs of dying of like starvation and help and things like that. So yeah, it is for that little shit. He does have a good line in there every once in a while. There is a nice little nod also where they go, actions have consequences. They start bringing in this idea that, remember when you killed that fucking alien because you were mad? And this is when you realize the black light in the weed room is showing this white kind of like stuff all over Moses, and that is the pheromones.
Yeah, and earlier in the movie, you had Brewis, and he was like watching the nature documentary at Ron's place that's always been on. Well, it was talking about like the moths or butterflies. The female releases a pheromone, which the males can smell for miles.
Yep, and so these are basically alien moths.
Yeah.
They've been chasing that white one from the very start, and that's why they chase. They have left other people alone for the most part.
Yeah, that's like in the cop scene, how you're saying they just go after Moses in a sense that's in the cop car.
Yeah.
Because he was the main one that killed the female.
Right, and they killed the cops because the cops handcuffed Moses. They've touched the pheromones.
Yep.
So anybody that's actually come into physical contact with Moses has the pheromones, and that's why they've killed them.
So these aliens must have aggressive sex. Because if they're just killing...
Well, how many... Are they all having sex with the one?
I don't know. Unless it's like a egg and then the eggs...
Are they taking turns?
I don't know.
Can you just kill them when they're having sex if you're like going to defeat an alien invasion? Because they're not that strong. Obviously, you can stab them.
Yeah.
Like, they are weak-ass aliens.
They're
The
weak,
military
but they're
gets involved,
strong at the
they
same
would
time.
die so fast.
Oh, yeah.
They're not getting through a tank. They would just mow them down.
Yeah.
And it did remind me when they kind of show Ron, he's just in the other room.
Yeah.
They're not busting down the door to kill him because he's never
No.
touched Moses. So they don't give a shit
Yep.
about him. It's in front of you the whole time. They're showing you no one is really being attacked. Moses is the reason they're all dying.
Yeah.
Is because they're with him.
Yep.
Otherwise, if they had all just gone home, he's the only one that
Yeah,
probably
throughout the
fucking
entire
dies.
movie, they're always like, man, we should have just been home playing FIFA and all that at
Yep.
the moment. So
Yeah, and then this is when Moses does kind of have the quote unquote come to Jesus of like, this is my fault.
mm-hmm.
If I hadn't I never should have gone after that alien to kill it. I should have just left it alone.
Yeah. So kind of goes into the cutscene of Probs and Mayhem, and there's an alien that's just terrorizing Biggs.
Still
and,
in the trash can.
Yep,
The whole
in the
movie keeps
dumpster.
ramming him. It can't open the lid for some reason.
No, I don't. Yeah.
That's
Either
nitpick
way.
aside. It can't
Yeah.
open the fucking lid.
And so you got Probs and Mayhem sitting up on top of a ledge.
Yep.
And they're having a little side conversation. All right, if you miss, we run. He's like, all right, sounds good. And then all of a sudden he takes a super soaker. And I'm thinking like, what they fill with piss or something like that. I just
Right.
don't know what they're doing.
Because there's a line where Prop says it's not water.
Yeah.
Like, and they laugh to themselves, and you're like, what are these little fuckers got? In
Yeah,
this gun?
exactly. So they start spraying it, and the alien just kind of is annoyed by it. It's not hurting him or anything like that. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? Well, then after that, you got Mayhem. He lights a firework and throws it, which ignites the alien on fire because it ends up being like petroleum or gas. And
Yeah, they just fill it up with like lighter fluid or something.
it just
A bunch of shit.
ignites and I was like, kudos to those fucking kids. That's, a little homemade flamethrower. And like a part of me was like, God, if I didn't have, a full brain, I would like to take a super soaker and a lighter at the
God,
end.
it
But
would
I know
explode
that
in
would
your
just
hands and-
exactly. Yeah.
Guys, don't do this at home.
Don't.
This is official. Don't you fucking do that. I did like, because Mayhem's up there before they even do that. And he's like, what if we do? And he's like, they're not going to call you Mayhem. If this is how you keep going about this.
If you keep acting like a pussy.
Yeah. So they, and what was Mayhem going to do with the fucking cap gun?
Right? I don't know. That's
don't know what
that's
that
the other
was
thing.
for.
Like Probs having like the smart idea or something like that, and
Yeah.
then Mayhem was just like, I got a cap gun, huh?
Right. What's he going to do?
I
with
don't
that?
know.
But anyway,
Yeah.
it was a fun little side quest.
Yeah,
for
it
sure.
was. And then after that, they get stuck with
Biggs.
they get stuck with Biggs because they ran into the cops and they were able to outrun the cops into the dumpster.
And then we go back to the weed room.
Yep. And from there, they're kind of checking everyone on the light, where they decide to send Sam down to Moses's flat.
Yep.
And he tells her, just go in there, open all the doors, turn on all the gas, and just leave it on. Just make sure when you leave to leave the door open a little.
And before she runs down there to do this, like, obviously they're setting up some sort of explosion trap. Moses has to, like, force Pest to give back the ring they stole.
Yeah.
After he's hitting on her the whole time, she saves his leg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, that was definitely a point of like, Pest, quit being a pest.
Pest, you little... Oh.
That's how he got his name.
I told you, though, this kid should have died.
Then they would have never got the ring back.
Keep Dennis. Or he took the dog out, but he didn't know the dog was going to die.
Yeah.
Keep Jerome.
Yeah, there you go.
Get rid of Pest.
Yeah. Yeah, Jerome, he did have a really good line earlier in the movie, too.
What did he say?
When he's like in the girls' like room or in Sam's room, and he's like trying to send out texts, and he's like, oh, we got one text left. And he's like, this is too much madness to send in one text.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Which just does me a point, like, they're back in the day where they're like, I've only got a few texts or my data's almost out. Like, it was a whole, that was their conceit. Again, we kind of talked about that. That was theirs. Like, they didn't have enough to make calls and help each other out.
Well, as Sam, she kind of walks out of the room, and this is like the big test of like, okay, are they just basing off of pheromones?
Yep.
And this is like the whole point for me of like, they really fuck themselves over a lot in this movie by creating all this smoke from the fireworks because
it never mattered.
They couldn't see, but the aliens couldn't see either.
Yep.
They're just going based off of scent.
Yep. They were always going to go after Moses, and I imagine they
can
killed
hear
Jerome
probably. Oh, yeah.
because he maybe touched Moses at some point or
Yeah.
shared like a weapon or something.
I feel like
don't
they probably hear as well.
know. I know they're just going to attack the nearest thing that touches them. If they smell Moses, and they're going to grab whatever's moving them, right? Because they're just like, it might be him.
Yeah. So Sam, she makes her way to the flat, and as she's making her way to the flat, you got Ron. He kind of pokes his head out of the room again. Are they still here? She's like, yeah, they are. And he kind of just slowly shuts the door.
Good luck. He closes the door.
So she makes her way down to the room, and as she gets to the room, she opens it up, and she just kind of sees like a mess of an apartment or flat.
Yeah, it's very like it's not taken care of. It's very half lived in. You see a bed with children's.
Well, you see, like you go open up, and it's like boxes of pizza at first,
right?
And she's like, "Who do you live with here?" Because like on the other line, she called Moses,
yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, my uncle. He comes and goes a lot. He goes a lot, though."
Yeah, and then she goes into the room and she sees children's like blankets.
Yeah, it's a Spider-Man comforter.
Yeah, that's what it is, Spider-Man.
And she's like, "Oh, you have a little brother?" And he's like, "No, ma'am."
It's like, "How old are you?" And he says, "I'm 15." She's like, "You seem a lot older." And
yeah, and
I don't think that was a play to make fun of him. It was like he couldn't afford to buy proper bedding.
Exactly.
And
it's just
stuff.
It's more of a backstory from Moses of where he's coming from.
Right.
And it doesn't justify what he's done.
No.
But at the same time, she kind of has an understanding of why he
might be desperate
doing that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And at that moment there, she's like, all right, she decides to light the gas, gets out of the room. And then from there, Moses makes his way down to his flat.
Yeah. And it's a really cool slow-mo scene where they open up the door, 2 rockets. I think Pest sends out 2 rockets straight towards the camera. So you got the trail of smoke behind it. Moses then jumps out the front of the door, which I didn't pick up until it was pointed out to me. He jumps over nothing to get out the door and hits the alien on the top of the door as he's doing it. I wonder if there was like a camera down there at some point. They were doing another shot, and it's like, you need to get over this anyway.
So it's just weird. Yeah, they didn't show anything that he was jumping over.
Because you couldn't see the ground, so there could have been like a track or something down there that they could. It's a cool looking scene.
It is.
But that part doesn't make any sense. I didn't notice it until it was pointed out to me, so I'm not the only nitpicker, all right?
So he makes his way down. He's just booking it, legging it down to his room.
Yep.
And as he's running to his room, all the aliens just start to follow because he has the female alien strapped to his back.
Yep. He's full pheromone.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. So he makes it down to the room, and as he's in the room, he's trying to light the firework.
Yep.
And of course, there's always that part in the movie. It's like, oh, is it going to happen? Is it going to happen?
Right.
They got to build the tension somehow. Finally, he gets it lit, and he makes his way. Pretty much, he jumps out the window and is hanging on a flag.
On the great flag of Britain.
Yep. And the explosion happens, and then from there, it jumps forward to them getting arrested.
Yeah, it's just my title of this section is Over, man, because they are walking out. Nick Frost, Boyega, Pest, everybody is walking out handcuffs. Of course, not Sam.
Nope.
And you see Biggs show up into the crowd, obviously out of the trash can, like, "Oh, Moses, I'm here," and it's kind of like he smiles at Biggs. He doesn't seem to care that much that Biggs is alive, and more just like, "Yeah, that's right, I'm cool."
Yeah.
And then they keep going, and then they start chanting Moses, like you keep rocking, because one of the Big says to the cop, "You always locking up the wrong people."
Yeah,
like he saved everybody. I will nitpick. Biggs has no idea what's happened in the past hour or two. He doesn't know Moses did a goddamn thing.
Yeah,
He knows he was in a trash can and he got out and they were getting arrested. That's
Yeah.
all he knows. But so he's like, but does get everybody in the block outside to be like, Moses.
Yeah,
And,
everyone's
you hear
cheering.
That. Yeah, Pest is like, you hear that? They're cheering your name or whatever.
Yeah. And it's one of those, I guess, like entire movie, you look at Moses, he doesn't have a lot of lines. It's a lot of just emotion that he's putting through.
Right. He's real dour the whole time.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Mad Max. He doesn't have a lot of lines. He's just going through emotions, doesn't say a lot unless needed.
That's bait. We're going to do Fury Road at some point, everybody. Just a heads up. Anyway.
And after that, the cops kind of bring in Sam and they look at, hey, is that the guy that mugged you earlier?
Yep.
And she has a line, no, that's my neighbor. I know him.
Yeah, they saved me.
Yeah.
Like they protected me or something. Yeah. And
Yeah.
she's trying to be like, hey, no, they're good. And so then, it ends with them locked up. Like it doesn't resolve it. It doesn't cut forward. You're just left to guess. Did they just end up getting blamed for all this? There's probably a government cover-up.
So are you happy with that they got arrested at least? And
yes,
they're getting some justice in a sense?
Some.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be happy if they at least charge him for the robbery.
Yeah.
Like he can do some community service or whatever because she's going to be like, I'm not going to
Maybe
really
the
press charges.
explosion.
But if he didn't kill anybody, but he's obviously killing aliens.
Yeah, but that's still vandalism, right?
But if they're going to see the bodies of the aliens.
Yeah, no, that's definitely one of my things. Is like, all right, so it definitely is open of like what happened to all the aliens' bodies.
Yeah, because there's ones that aren't just in the explosion. There's ones by a trash can that was on fire. There's multiples that are just stabbed in different apartments.
Yeah.
So obviously they leave you to guess what's going to happen. So my guess is that the government rolls in, does a cover up. They maybe slap Boyega and them on the wrist to be like, hey, we need to show that you did cause a crime, but they're not really going to push you on it because you guys have some secrets to some shit. And then, maybe we fast forward. What do you think happened?
You know what? I don't know, but they're coming out with the sequel.
What?
Yeah, I know. A decade later.
Yep, it's in pre-production.
Over a decade later. So,
and it is directed by Joe Cornish, and it is starring. The only person they've announced is John Boyega.
Yeah, I hope they get the other cast back. Maybe they get Pest back, so you can see him die.
I mean, because honestly, you have to up the stakes, right?
Yeah,
you can't just not have anybody die in the second one.
No, you can't.
I think you kill Boyega.
Yeah, you definitely at
kill
the end.
Pest and Boyega.
Yeah,
let Sam live it out at least.
Yeah,
she was just nice.
Boyega does something to kind of save Sam. I don't know,
right?
But either way, I'm excited for the second one.
We don't. It's in pre-production. It doesn't say when it's going to be released.
No,
they haven't announced anybody else. So this thing could not come out till like 2025
or
later.
It could not even come out.
Yeah, it may never.
It
may get shelved.
Yeah, I feel like them just putting John Boyega's name on it is like, hey, look, he's back and he's at the Star Wars. So
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is 2011's Attack the Block.
Yeah.
So
we got zombies this month. We got aliens this month.
Now we're going to go into supernatural straight up killers.
Yeah.
Next week we're going to be going
Halloween.
God damn it! He beat me. Yes, 2021's Halloween kills.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Myers himself. We'll be seeing that in the theater, so we won't have a strict breakdown, but it will be something.
No, we'll just go off of memory and Todd's memory.
Godspeed, everybody.
Is this a movie you'd share with someone else?
Yeah, I just shared it with the audience just now. Would you?
I'm talking, more personal level.
Got him. Yeah, it is. I don't talk about it a lot or like reference it a lot. I remember liking it when I first saw it. This was probably 2013, 14 or whenever. Yeah. I remember you introduced me to it back then.
When this movie came out, it was one of those, I didn't even watch trailers or anything like that. I didn't hear much about it. I just bought it straight off the shelf.
No,
and yeah.
Yeah, I do know it does have a cult following kind of thing to it, so it does qualify as underrated. But I'm trying to think if somebody said, what's a really good alien movie? I feel there's a lot that come before it, just that there's been really, really well done alien movies.
Yeah.
But that's not to say that like this is just a fun take on it. It's a unique take on it. So if people are looking for something that wasn't, flashy CGI Independence Day, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Also, quick watch, which is always nice to have those movies.
It is fast.
Yeah.
So, Nate, with that being said, what are our socials?
Well, if you want to get a hold of us, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, MySpace.
Ooh, ask Tom. Ask Tom.
You can get us on Instagram, TikTok, theendissigh. Oh, threw me off with the slang. You can also email us at theendissigh@gmail.com.
You can.
Yeah, and Todd, how do you get some more people to listen?
Oh, we rate and review.
All right.
That is very important. We do have more ratings popping up, I saw, so that's nice. So thank you for that. Continue to jump on to iTunes and give us a little 5 stars. I'm not going to say give us a little star because that sounds like one. Give us 5, please.
Yeah.
Just be honest and leave some feedback. Leave a review. That'd be awesome. It helps with the algorithm. Gets your ears on more pods.
Yeah, just maybe if you have a friend's phone, put us on their phone.
Yeah. And see, I said that weirdly.
Yeah, you did.
It gets more ears on our pod in addition to your ears. Don't rate that part. Rate the other parts.
Yeah, grab a friend's phone, put it on their phone. Maybe they like it. Maybe they don't.
Yeah, who cares? Just put it on there.
Yeah.
We're talking about numbers here, folks.
Maybe you're going, that friend's about to put on like a big old presentation for work. Maybe just put us on real quick.
Wow.
On their phone. Sabotage them.
Sabotage. What would I call that? Let's see here.
Oh.
I would actually quag swag you.
Quag?
Quag swag you.
Quag swag me.
Shake something backwards and forwards.
All right, well, that's fair.
Yep.
Well, this is too much madness to explain in one text.
Is that your sign off?
Yeah. I like it. I like it. I like it. It's so good.
It doesn't even sound like it just sounds like you just added that. It's fucking Candyland, guys. We'll see you next time.
Well, I guess the question is too, did you do British slang, Australian slang?
I did new slang and old slang.
Okay.
Slang.
Ain't
nothing but a chicken slang. Schlong.
That is slang, is it not?
Schlong. Yeah, you're not wrong.
All right.